Now, let's see. Where were we? Ah, yes, that's right. When we last left our heroes, they had arrived on the vacation island of Bogatir and reconnected with Faunalyn's long-lost brother Dionil and his companion Orlin. The party learned that the two men were actually the star-masked assassins who had attacked them when they first arrived in the Anchor's chain. Shaken, the three temporarily excused themselves, but ultimately decided to proceed with Dionil's plan to assassinate Wythram Shah, a financier for House Vaydark. While they rode along the island's coast, Dionil gave Faunalyn their grandfather's cloak of elvenkind, something their own mother had given to him before he left home. Eventually, they reached the Noomlumen Opera House, a grand shell-shaped structure. Here, things began to go awry as the party convinced Dionil to let them attempt the assassination themselves. He acquiesced and summoned a portal to teleport them to the roof. From there, they entered the building, and Faunalyn snuck ahead to scout it out and spotted their target in a secluded box, talking to longtime enemy of the party, Prince Elling Malfirth. Before Faunalyn could return with her findings, Clay and Glimki stumbled along behind her and were soon detected by the Opera House staff. Clay tried to hold them back, while Glimki threw himself off the catwalk into the opera box. He proceeded to throw the prince off the balcony, killing him instantly, but at this point, Wythram Shah began to transform into something terrible and amphibian, a monstrous frog-like monster. The party immediately realized they were outgunned and tried to flee, but not before Shah stole Glimki's memories and made him stupid, and Prince Malfirth was revived by the Phoenix Crown upon his head. Faunalyn made a public declaration, pinning the incident on House Vaydark, and the party sprinted out into the night. There, they were rejoined by a furious Dionil, who stormed off, but not before Faunalyn was able to pickpocket a strange purple gemstone that he himself had stolen from the Amethyst Valley. Clay and Faunalyn argued about how to proceed, but eventually decided to retreat to their ship to try and fix Glimki's brain, but their attempts were unsuccessful. Citing the previous incident with Faunalyn's own melted brain, Clay suggested finding a temple, but only one was available, a temple to the nature spirit Nanique, in the now closed Amethyst Valley.
You already said all that.
Yes, Klob, but our heroes need to be shamed for that travesty, and I'm the only one willing to do it. On with the story.
Come gather round, travelers, and sit on the stoop. We'll tell you a story about Bod Soup. Three lovable scamps in our traveling troupe. We'll tell you a story about Bod Soup.
Hey, and welcome to Silver Shores Resort, here on sunny Bogatir. We hope you have a wonderful time here on vacation. But don't just take it from us. Listen to some of these testimonials from some of our happy vacationers, like Prima here, who recently enjoyed a lovely dinner at the House of Coal. Prima, who are you, and who do you play? And how was dinner at the House of Coal?
Hi, my name's Prima, and I play Clay Campbell, and dinner was amazing. It's good. That's it.
That's great. I don't think it was called the House of Coal, but I don't care enough to go back and change it. It's under new management, maybe, or whatever. And now, if food isn't your thing, perhaps you'll enjoy some time at the spa. Like this fellow vacationer, Jordan Johnsen. Who are you and who do you play? And how was the House of Tides? That's why I don't think it was called the House of Coal, because I didn't name two things House of blank.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I play Glimki Treefellow. And the spa was nice and relaxing, but it didn't help with some of my more problematic symptoms. So hopefully we can deal with those in another way.
And for those of you that hate the spa and hate the food, perhaps you'll enjoy the opera. Unless your name's Timothy Chalamet. That's right. We're gonna milk that joke for as long as it's culturally relevant, which was probably done as of 2 weeks ago. Like this happy opera maniac, Shannon Meikle. Who are you? Who do you play? And how do you like the opera house?
My name is Shannon Meikle. I play Faunalyn Vaydark, and I I like the Opera House.
And that's just a small glimmer of all you have to enjoy here at Silver Shores Resort. I'm Zach Meikle, your vacation planner, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome back to Bardsu.
I mean, like, you didn't say anything grotesque or disturbing, which is an upgrade from our usual intros, but it's also weirdly, like, I don't know, like, you know when people start taking antidepressants and their personality goes away?
Very mellow.
Yeah, it was very Lexapro.
You want to try one more?
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't crazy enough for you.
You want to try one more?
What's the name of the restaurant we went to?
All right, we'll try one more. Welcome to the Fat Fucker Hour. We're here to talk about our 3 favorite fat fuckers. Number 3 on the list. Prima, who's your 3rd favorite fat fucker?
Okay, let's go with the first version. Yeah, we'll go with the first one. I'll roll it back.
All right. We join our heroes upon the Swift, their ocean-faring paddle boat, steamship perhaps you might prefer, as the sun has burst back into life over Bogatyr. It's a partially cloudy day. Sunlight comes through in uneven streaks, casting bits of warmth upon the green forests of the island and its golden sandy beaches. But despite the promise of another warm day, vibes are bad as we join Faunalyn, glooming, brooding perhaps, on the deck of the ship, staring off at the sea. But forget all that. Jordan, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
And I will remind you, your intelligence is currently 5, so you will have a -3 to this roll.
Oh. Okay. -1.
Glimki, you awaken in your bed. You vaguely recognize that it is your bed in the way that a dog recognizes that a piece of mattress on the ground is its bed. But a Briganock in a little waiter's outfit comes and presents you with a platter with a single strawberry upon it, and you hear,
Mm-hmm. This is what Glimki says in his head, but responds with a string of drool.
The Briganock nods solemnly and runs off with the strawberry. Faunalyn, on the deck of the ship, a Briganock holding a platter with a strawberry runs up and says, I don't think he wanted the strawberry. Shall I try a blueberry?
Why, Goofta, tell this one not to bother me with trivialities. I have much to ponder.
From the wig, you hear, hey, get out of here. Get out. Scram. This is my place, not yours. Get out of here. And Goofter, the Briganock, cracks up your wig and climbs out. Sorry, she doesn't wish to be bothered right now. She's a little stressed out about everything that's going on with her personal life. She was kind of ruminating to herself all evening, so I kind of have a lay of the land. It's almost like I can hear her thoughts. But thank you for the strawberry. I don't think she wants Glimki to be fed. I think she's punishing him.
I like this Goofter, but he
Thank you.
over-explains himself. It is a quality that I will have to discuss with him later when I'm feeling less introspective.
She's going to punish me later for being too nosy or whatever.
What I wouldn't do for some snuff. The cocaine kind, not the torture porn kind.
Goofter scurries down your cloak, slides down it, and runs off below decks and comes back 5 minutes later with Snuffle, the elder Briganock. I see. Here, I brought Snuffle just like you asked for. Here he is.
Hey, good morning, Captain Faunalyn. What have you roused me from my slumber for?
Goofter, send this one away. I'm not to be burdened with the feeble and elderly.
Well, back to bed for me then. Good night.
I remember when I had an old father who was present and reliable. Fascinating.
And we cut to Clay. Lying in your bed, you feel recovered, maybe a little achy, a little sore. This adventuring life takes its toll, but functionally you are at full HP. Your spell slots are restored. A new day has dawned. What do you do as you wake up in the dark?
I go check on Glimki to see if he's still stupid.
Yeah, you walk in. You look him in the eyes without him making a noise. You're like, yep, still stupid. He's got cow eyes right now, and you know a lot about cow eyes. Yours are intelligent cow eyes. His are dumb cow eyes.
Oh no. Okay, wait. You said something earlier about strawberry. How many oranges do we have left from the fruit cellar?
I believe you've eaten one. I believe you gave it to Faunalyn yesterday, or last night.
And we had 5 each?
That sounds right. I think it was 30 fruit total, so 5 each, so you have 4 oranges left.
Okay, I'm gonna put all of them onto Glimki's bed next to him.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Glimki, are you eating the oranges?
You tell me.
What? No, you tell me.
Menacing.
I'm sorry, how do I know? Am I dumb enough?
I think even like a dumb animal eats food.
Okay, then I eat them, yeah. I'm surely I'm hungry.
If he shows interest, I'll peel them for him.
He bites at your hand.
Oh. Down, boy, down.
You hold it out with your fingers stretched out like you would a horse so he doesn't bite your fingers by
He
accident.
grabs it with just his lips.
I put one on his nose, like, stay. Stay.
I have never needed us to have an animated show more than I need to see this scene of Glimki with just his lips. I'm imagining like the cartoon character lump down his throat as he swallows an entire
Totally.
unpeeled orange.
Totally. I like grab it with my lips and throw it up in the air.
Glimki, you eat the first orange and you feel some neurons activate in your brain. You eat the second one and your thoughts start to clarify. You can look at Clay. You can understand that this is a friend, that you know who this person is. You eat a third orange and your mind is restored to you. You eat the fourth orange and your intelligence is now 13,
Oh my gosh.
which might actually be higher than it was before.
It is.
Now, you can see Clay. You're like, something happened to my brain. You have all these internal thoughts. They are clear. They're coherent. You go to speak to Clay and word vomit just like spills out of you. Word salad just emits from your mouth. You hear the words come out of your mouth. They are not the words you are thinking.
What?
What does Clay hear?
Just gibberish?
Nonsense. Yeah.
Nonsense.
The frick?
Shit, the oranges didn't do anything. God damn it.
Glimki, you hear Clay say that and you don't understand what those words mean.
What the hell?
Your intelligence is restored, but you still have a charisma of 5 and an inability to speak or understand language. And you also can't cast spells, and you also have lost all your proficiency still. But you have an intelligence of 13. It's kind of like a Flowers for Algernon situation, but I get to call this episode Flowers for Glimki.
Okay, but what if I pull out a
Great.
banana and start feeding him bananas?
Is banana charisma?
Yeah, according to my notes.
How many bananas are you giving Glimki?
All 4 of them.
Can I say gibberish to her? To be like, ah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. I think your mind is restored fully, but you still cannot speak.
Gotcha. But I can do signals?
I think so. I think you can communicate crudely.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And
We
I'm
do
doing
charade.
signals with his hands to like not waste more fruit.
Well, you seem a little bit recovered from before. Can you understand what I'm saying?
He shakes his head.
You don't understand what that question means.
Yeah, I'm saying like if you're saying gibberish to me, I would just shake my head.
Son of a bitch, you're gonna have a whole conversation through happenstance. By randomly
No, I
nodding
think
and
like
shaking.
that. I
Okay,
shake
no.
my head in
So,
disappointment.
so you don't understand. Okay. But
Like, you just asked him if he understands what you said, and he shakes his head. No.
Clay's intelligence is currently lower than his.
Hey, fair enough.
Okay, we're gonna fix you, buddy. Let's go see what Faunalyn's up to.
The two of you step out onto the deck of the Swift. Faunalyn, what are you up to now, bud?
Faunalyn is wrapping like her 5th shawl dramatically around her shoulders and like like just letting the wind whip the curly edges of her wig into her face and like turning at various angles so that she's maximally in the wind.
Good morning. How are you feeling, Miss Faunalyn?
Gufta, tell these false friends that I don't wish to be bothered. I wish to be left to my musings.
My lady says that she doesn't wish to be bothered and she wishes to stick to her musings.
Thank you, Gufta.
Okay.
Thank you, Gufta.
Glimki looks at Clay and rolls his eyes. He doesn't know what they're saying, but he's picking up context.
Goofter, can you tell Miss Faunalyn that I gave Glimki all of our oranges from the fruit cellar?
And Glimki watches Clay speak gibberish to Gupta, and then Gupta turns and speaks gibberish to Faunalyn, and he's like, "Look!"
Does Gufta relay the message?
So, Clay gave Glimki all the oranges, and I don't really know what that means, but yes.
Clay, or rather, Gufta, ask Campbell if they're planning on feeding all of our fruits to Glimki, and if so, whether they want my approval to do so.
Are you planning on feeding Glimki all the fruits, or do you want Lady Faunalyn's approval?
Goofter, tell Lady Faunalyn that I was just wondering if she also wanted to eat anything before we head out today.
So, Miss Campbell was wondering if you wanted to eat anything before we head out for today? We?
Yeah, you want to come along, Goofter? I think we need a translator.
Oh, I see. So, I see. So they pull my brother aside in a restaurant and they have a tete-a-tete about how I can't be trusted to handle the situation above my head. Oh, I see. Then we get to the opera house and we decide to eliminate Faunalyn from the equation that is assassinating her arch rival. That's fine. And now we eliminate Faunalyn from the equation that is asking Goofter, and by the way, Goofter's my friend, asking Goofter if he wants to come. I think I'll be the one to ask Goofter if Goofter wants to come. Goofter, do you want to come today?
Well, on one hand, I would love to be the first Briganock to set foot on this island, and the first Briganock to be allowed off this ship since we've set off together. But on the other hand, I'm worried that something will happen to my brain if I go with you guys.
And he clutches at his head.
Why? What do you mean?
Because of him.
And he points at Glimki.
Oh, yes, no, he does have that effect on people. Yes. Well said. Not to worry. I will protect you from the bad, impulsive, evil man. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. Goofter, tell Clay that Goofter will be coming.
Goofter will be coming.
Okay,
Thank you, Goofter.
awesome.
Yeah.
Do you want any fruits?
I would like some fruits.
Which one?
One of each would be cool.
I'm out of oranges.
Damn it.
So your brain won't be protected, sadly.
Oh, that's the one thing I kind of care about.
You should always care about your breasts, Goofter. They're the brain of the chest.
Oh, well.
I think that's banana also.
cherries
so
then?
here's a
Oh.
banana.
Oh. Okay. You know what? I'll pass on the fruit. I think I'll just eat some. I'm just gonna go below deck and eat some nuts. I'll find you when it's time to leave. What's our relationship? Am I your servant or your friend?
You're my cherished Goofter.
Oh, so what should I call you?
Follow your heart and I'll tell you if it's wrong.
Okay, cherished Faunalyn.
Yes, good. Yes, that will do.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Thank you, cherished Goofter.
Thank you, cherished Faunalyn. And he slides down your cloak and runs below deck, leaving the three of you alone.
Clay, tell me, how is the boy today?
Well, his eyes are less vacant, but he's still not all there.
I see. Faunalyn flounces her skirts out and kind of takes a real low squat next to Glimki so she can look him in the eyes and goes, Glimki, I need you to know that I'm very, very mad at you. And I'm mad at you in the way where I want you to know how mad at you I am, okay? I want you to think about how mad I am at you all day, okay?
It's a really spitty raspberry.
Faunalyn does it back.
So there. Clay, remove him from my sight.
Okay.
And yes, I want some fruit. Thank you. A salad will do.
Okay. I'll give you one of each also. Can we all have a fruit salad and we all eat all 5 fruits?
Well, Glimki ate all the oranges.
Yeah, there's no more oranges.
I'm so mad about that.
But everybody else could eat fruit salad. You could knock off 3 of each fruit and all get a +2 to each stat.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. We need a win today badly.
Yeah, +2 to everything. Let's go. That's
right.
so crazy.
You each eat 1 fruit, so knock off 3 of each fruit, and everything goes up by 2. So you get a function. You get a +1 to every stat.
That's really
Okay.
funny.
So what? All my stats are what? 6.
No, only your charisma is affected. So your
Oh,
charisma goes up
got
to
it.
7. Everything else goes up to something decent.
7's
probably.
almost normal, right? That's like,
Yeah,
talking
he's slightly
normal?
less charismatic than, I don't know, a horse.
oh yeah, Lady Faunalyn, watch this. And I feed Glimki their other fruits the same way I fed the oranges to him.
Okay, that did actually bolster my spirit somewhat. Thank you. It's pretty
Yeah.
incredible how he just swallows it all whole.
I know. When we fix him, you can remind him about this. So let's make that a priority.
All right.
Shaka. Good morning, everybody. This is your Commodore, Skipper Boof speaking. And you look down and see Boof standing like between the 3 of you. Was just wondering what the plan is. We were issued this permit to be in the lagoon, but it looks like that ends today. So would love some information on where we're headed to next, captains.
Well,
Clay, find it, Clay. Clay, find it. Find it, Clay. Dig deep.
we gotta go to the other side of the island where the private houses are.
Do we? No, wait, pause. Clay, you know what? Don't find it. Lose it. Hide it. Forget it. We're going to the effing temple in the Amethyst Gardens or whatever. That's not on the other side of the island where our adversaries are. That's through the lands.
It's in the middle, though, isn't it? So, like, we could move our boat to the other side.
Like where our adversaries are?
I've got an idea.
Who's speaking?
Me. Who else would be? Me.
Goofta?
Skipper Boof.
Goofta, is
No,
that
it's
you?
Me, Skipper Boof. Hey, come on, guys. I'm trying to cut back on the smoking so I can be more professional. But if you need me to, so you know who's talking, all right, fine. I'll spliff a little spliff if you need. Listen, what if you get off here? We take the boat out into the open ocean so that we don't get fined. And I don't know. I caught a bit of what was happening last night. Sounds like you guys might be wanted criminals on the island. So, sounds like any search of the island that leads to you will lead back to this boat. So what if I take the boat out into the open seas, law of the ocean, they can't stop us, marine law, and I'll pick you up at the tip of the island.
The tip.
Yeah, the western tip where, kind of between the vacation lands and the northern area. Yeah, what about that?
Oh, grow up, you two. He said tip. Get over it.
I don't think anybody was laughing at that. except for you.
Yeah, yuck it up, children.
Captain Faunalyn, I think you're the only one cracking up a tip.
yeah, real mature guys.
Yeah, okay. Why not? Good plan.
Yes, thank you, Boof. That was good planning and communication, and I like how you communicated the plan. I think that was good. That was well done.
I don't want to be a part of this. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Shut up. You're a part of it. You're a part of it if I say you're a part of it.
I don't want any part of this. I'm going to go smoke in my office. And he heads into the central cabin.
Do you think there's any other Briganox besides Goofter that would want to come onto the island?
How many voices do you plan to make the dungeon master do, Clay?
998 Briganox pour out from below decks. We all want to go on the island. We want to be the second through 999th Briganox to step foot on the island.
Ooh. But we need people to man the ship also.
Never mind. And they all run back below decks.
I guess they can only spare one person at a time for land party.
We are very small, and this ship is very medium-sized, and it requires a lot of work from us.
Fine. Let's hurry up and finish this because I I don't know. I want to fix Glimki so that I can yell at him so hard. And then maybe unfix him. We'll see how I'm feeling. I don't know if he's earned brain privileges today.
Okay. Sure, okay. So let's go to the Amethyst Valley then.
Da-la-la.
Yeah, can we just do it all the way there?
Yeah, no, 100%. Glimki's brain is restored. And you know what? You find the princess and roll credits.
Oh, that's
Show's
the
over.
session, right?
Hey, thanks for listening to Bard Soup. We'll see you in campaign
Thanks,
2.
guys.
Wow, this was really fun. The ship powers up. The big paddle wheels start to spin. The ship moves slowly towards the shore, kind of grinding softly into the sand. The three of you step out into the surf and wade ashore. Glimki, you're observing all this with a passive intelligence, unable to express yourself. And the three of you stand on the beach. You watch the ship reverse its course, backs out into sea, and does a sick donut and spins around and begins to navigate its way past the coral wall that calms the waters here in the lagoon. And the three of you turn your attentions to the jungle ahead. As you set off, could I get a walking order?
First of all, how long of a walk would it be?
Across the skinny length of the island, it is roughly 18 miles across. That would be, under optimal walking conditions. It would take you the better part of a day, not quite a full day to go that far. You're not trying to get all the way across today. You're trying to get to somewhere roughly halfway, kind of contingent on you finding, if you're walking through difficult terrain the whole time, over land, it'll probably take you, still about half a day to get halfway across the island. If you manage to find a trail or a pathway or a road, you're not really sure what sort of infrastructure exists out in the jungle, then it might take you a couple hours, 3 hours maybe.
Are there any vehicles?
There's carriages with beetles.
You want to walk or do you want to take a beetle?
The fact that you even have to ask really just tells me where we're at lately, the state of our arrangement.
And Faunalyn is walking as she talks towards the beetle.
Yeah, you see that there's this heavy-set dwarven individual. They appear to be, fairly up there in years, scraggly beard and a sunburned face. And they look down at you from atop their perch on the carriage and say, "Well, good morning to you folks. Where are you off to?"
Our friend here got himself enfeebled through foul magic, so we have to go fix his brain at the Amethyst Pavilion.
By Amethyst Pavilion, I assume you mean Amethyst Valley.
Yes. Yep. We want to see where Nanik, what was the name of the spirit?
Right, Nanik, the nature spirit. Yeah, the mother crystal. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're hoping
well,
to see
good luck.
Nanik.
From what I've heard, she doesn't really show up for visitors too often. But, afraid no can do, friends. Valley's closed.
My short friend here will give you everything in his wallet.
I highly doubt that's enough to persuade me to lose my job, and possibly my life.
Okay, are there any places we can rent a beetle instead of having a guided
Nope.
ride? No.
Nope. Beetles are purely used for transportation purposes by Silver Shores Resort. And I also, if I could give you a beetle, I know that you're going to take it to the valley, which is currently closed. So I can't give you a beetle.
Okay, what's your name? What's your name, man?
Name's Big Man Greg.
Okay, Greg. Now,
Nope.
Gregory.
Gregory, then.
Space.
Gregory, if you're nasty. Okay, Space Greg.
Don't talk to me that way. Just because I'm a servant here doesn't mean you can talk to me that way.
Okay, stop. Firstly, bring the attitude way down. I've had it quite up to here with saucy men lately, okay?
Sometimes if everywhere you go smells like shit, it means you stepped in it or whatever.
Faunalyn punches him square in the face, seeking to knock him unconscious.
You knock him out. He's a commoner with 1 HP, and he gets slumped over in the seat.
I push him off of the carriage and I take the driver's seat.
Good, let's go.
Okay. I gesture to Glimki to get on.
Glimki exclaims, "Be sweet in this goose!" Asinine comment. Victim torch the ceiling.
Oh, he's doing poetry now. Fantastic.
He looks Faunalyn square in the face and then continues. Lakeside wander. More just for bacon, breach, raven lost longer. How the castle broke, flower pot morning, Dane crossed the furrowed speech.
Okay, that's a fair point. You got me there. I'll keep that in mind, but don't push it.
Bargain.
You get it in the wagon.
Are you guys getting on or what? He's gonna wake up again.
Faunalyn like gestures to Glimki. She's like, Glimki, like you were trying to summon like a
He
dog.
climbs. Yeah, he climbs up.
Okay.
Sit next to Clay and then whisper to her, "Hello to Father Bride. Yes to bunkers called to calcium."
Okay. Clay's eyes like glaze over.
Clay's getting dumber by association. Clay, you flick the reins, and this beetle starts to carry you off down this path. You keep an eye out, and eventually you see that there are some signs kind of just for internal use, navigation by the carriage operators. It's obviously a grotesquely large island, and after a bit you see the road branches off, and there's like a little red arrow, and next to it says Amethyst Valley Tours. And you turn left. Could I get an animal handling check as you attempt to pilot this giant beetle wagon?
How does fruit salad work for my skills? Just +1?
+1 to everything.
Whoa, my animal handling is good. So 13 + 4 + 1. 18.
18. Lovely. Yeah, no problem. I feel like you've probably always felt a kinship with livestock, sheep, cows, and what is a giant beetle but a weird cow? And this thing carries you off into the jungle. As you journey down this dirt road, the sky clouds over, and before long it starts to rain heavily, just pouring down through the branches and leaves of these lush jungle trees. Rain falls on you, sometimes in large bleps as leaves collapse under the weight of the water. That's the Bard Soup experience right there, folks. Large bleps. You see that the road is slowly moving upwards. Not much at first, like it's not constant, but you get the sense that you're generally moving up as you navigate into this jungle. As the rain pours down, the road begins to turn muddy, and through the sound of heavy rain, you hear the sound of more water moving in the distance. A large quantity. It sounds like a waterfall or possibly a river. The ground begins to level out a bit, and you see that a ways off, maybe 60 feet, 80 feet in front of you, there is a large ravine. The sound of the water seems to be emanating from it. You get the sense that there's a river cutting through it. You see that the road ends at a large rope bridge, maybe 70, 80 feet long, swaying in the breeze. It appears to be well maintained. Its ropes are fastened to these heavy wooden poles that are driven deep into the ground. Standing in front of that bridge, however, you see a creature. It appears to be feline in nature. It's a large black cat. At first you think possibly a panther. And then you see as these two strands, these two tentacles, lift up off of its back and kind of just hover in the air, fanning out, almost like it's sensing the air, sniffing the air with them. It looks at you, crouches low, and you hear a low growl emanate from its throat.
Okay.
Glimki, look, a kitty cat. Go play with it.
Crazy.
What? What?
Oh, I am wicked. Okay, what are we going to do about this big cat?
I don't know. It looks kind of dangerous.
Do you think it is intelligent? Do you think it can speak? It's giving off guarding the bridge vibes. That requires a prerequisite level of intelligence.
What kind of cat is it? Have you seen a cat like that before?
So I, Shannon, think I know what it is, but does Faunalyn know what it is?
Give me a nature check.
11.
You are fairly confident that this is a displacer beast. Some sort of
monstrosity. It's not quite cat, but it's cat adjacent. And I would say as you are looking at it, you look off into the jungle and you see another one of these creeping through the underbrush, slowly moving towards you. You just hear like a single branch crack, maybe 20 feet away.
Ooh. Okay. The bad news is we're being flanked by a terrifying creature. The good news is I know how these things work. It's actually the same creature. But the problem is I can't remember if it can hurt us twice or not.
What do you mean it's the same creature?
I mean, that kitty there is called a displacer beast, and its whole thing is making clones of itself. I think it can go up to 3. But the problem is, and like I said, you know, this is actually quite the pivotal thing, is I can't remember whether the clones...
A third cat screams out of the jungle and attempts to jump on Clay. Clay, oh gosh.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Clay, does a 25 hit?
Does my armor class go up with
For you,
my
no.
constitution? Oh, god damn.
How close is Glimki?
So this is a surprise round because this one rolled a 22 on its stealth check. It comes. These two tentacles lash out at you, Clay. I rolled twice to hit. It attacks twice. I rolled 25 both times. So the first hit is going to do 3 bludgeoning damage. Wait a minute. No. 7 bludgeoning damage and 2 piercing damage.
So 9 total?
9 total. And then the second one will do 4 bludgeoning damage and 6 piercing damage.
So 10.
As these two tentacles, one just like wraps around your throat, the other like slaps you across the face. Spit flies out of your mouth. Let's roll initiative.
Oh god. How do we kill them?
And I'm gonna say it's like it attacks you and then just like streams off back into the jungle. You can see it. It's like, you know, like spins around in the brush, this large feline shape, and appears ready to kind of just come back in for another attack when it gets the opportunity to.
This was one from the jungle. What are the 2 other ones doing?
They get ready to attack as well.
Oh. Okay.
I got a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Any bonuses to initiative?
You would add an additional 1 from your fruit because it is based off dex.
Nice. I got a 7.
Total?
Yep.
I also got a 7.
Yikers.
Wow. Guys, I'm gonna die again. Immediately.
Give me a roll off between the two of you.
I got another 7.
I got a 4.
Nice. Amazing.
I assume I'm going first, eh?
Yes. Yes,
In fact? Yes, in fact?
in fact.
Fantastic. Okay, Faunalyn is going to whip out her bow, which, as always, the bow itself comes from somewhere in her many pleated, overflowing skirts.
Yeah, of course.
But the arrows, as always, are slotted in to almost look like adornment in her outfit with the feather parts coming out. And she pulls one out from the boning, perhaps loses a fraction of postural support, and fires one off, and she's going to aim very carefully. That's right, I'm calling my shot. I think she closes one eye and she aims as best she can, looking over her little tinted glasses, and tries to fire directly at the creature's tail so as to pin it to the ground.
Okay. I will tell you this. The one on the path, open shot. The 2 in the jungle will have partial cover, so a +2 to their AC.
I'm going for the open shot one. I've decided that one is the primary one because it's the one I saw first.
Okay. Make an attack roll with disadvantage, please.
Oh, I was just really confident I was going to hit, and I don't know why. That's a 10 to hit. Oh, but do I add anything because of my fruits?
Yeah, I mean, +1 to your dex, so...
That's an 11 to hit. Thank you.
An 11 will miss. You shoot at this cat, and your arrow passes right through its tail.
Ooh.
And doesn't seem to actually hit it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to use my bonus action to give Goofter the help action.
Okay.
I'm going to say, Goofter, that one's not real. Go for the others. So Goofter has advantage.
I don't have a weapon.
Well, he has advantage.
Okay.
And that's it. I hope that's it. And then movement. You know what? I'm going to take some movement because I don't think we should all be bunched up like this. I assume the carriage is like still moving forward a little bit.
I'm going to say the beetles kind of come to a stop. Like it saw the creatures and like stopped there.
Okay, Faunalyn is No, it's cooler to stay on the beetle. Never mind, I stay on the beetle.
Okay, sounds good. Goofter will go next and will hide underneath the wagon. We'll like climb down and try and hide underneath it, and we'll do so with advantage.
Good. Yes.
Rolled a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Goofter says, I'm just gonna make sure everything's good on the undercarriage, and climbs off the ship, or off the wagon, and disappears from view. We go to the displacer beasts. The two that are in the jungle are going to come running back up at you. One is going to attack Faunalyn, and one is going to attack Glimki. One is going to like kind of run up and stop 10 feet away from you, Faunalyn, and then strike twice with these tentacles.
Uncanny dodge.
Isn't that when you take damage?
Yeah.
I just got really excited to use it because I've never used it before.
Okay, fair enough. Hey.
Wow, you're a rogue. I forgot.
I know, I can do rogue things.
One is a 10 to hit, the other is a 22.
The 22 will do it.
Okay. You will take 9 bludgeoning damage and 4 piercing damage.
But 9 and 4 divided by 2 is 7.
6.
We round down, eh?
Yeah.
Score.
The second one will attack you, Glimki. It's going to... then the one that attacks you, Faunalyn, runs up within 10 feet. Tentacles lash out, and then it pivots and runs back into the jungle about 15, 20 feet away. Just doing these hidden run attacks.
Cool.
The one that runs up, Glimki, is going to, we'll say, try and run around. That's cocked. First attack will be an 18 to hit. Second one will be a 13 to hit.
18 is my AC.
So you will take 9 bludgeoning and 3 piercing. And then the one that is at the top of the bridge is going to run up and attack your beetle. It's going to use its movement speed to get up to the beetle and attack you
Not
twice.
my beetle.
Hits 1 time for 11 damage total. And the beetle goes, freaks out. Clay. The cat kind of like darts off into the jungle to the right. So there's like one kind of behind you who's like struck at Glimki, didn't quite get away, is kind of on the path behind you. One that ran up, hit the beetle, and ran over to the right of you, and is like looking at you through the jungle, these dark eyes glinting through the rain and the foliage, and then one off to the left. I need an animal handling check as this beetle starts to freak out.
Okay. Oh, calm down, buddy. It's okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. 12?
You just managed to keep it under control as it starts to freak out. It kind of rears back a bit. That's right, they make horse noises. And you pull back on the reins and it calms ever so slightly.
Oh.
But it's like, it wants to be out of here immediately. And now, Clay, it is your turn.
Okay, so the displacer beast in front of the bridge attacked us and then ran off into the forest?
Yeah, you can see it like 10 feet into the jungle. Not even, honestly, like right at the, I'd say it's like not even in the jungle. It's like starting to run over there, but couldn't make it.
Can I convince the beetle to charge across the bridge?
You can, but you do some basic mathematics and you're like, I think this wagon's too big
It's too big.
to get onto the bridge.
Is the beetle itself, can I get onto the bridge?
The beetle could, the wagon you are pretty sure would catch.
Does the beetle look like it could carry 2 full-size people and then a Glimki-sized person?
It looks strong. I mean, it's big, you know? It's like, I would say it's like small horse size, you know, like miniature horse or...
All 3 of us have fit on a horse before, so I think it's doable. Okay, I'm gonna say to the others, guys, get on the beetle, and then I want to climb onto the beetle's back.
Okay. And are you spurring it forward?
I want to prepare an action to unlatch the wagon and spur it forward. Can I do both?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, one would be movement, I'd say, and then the other would be unleashing the beetle. I will say it'll dash. It'll use its dash action and just these 6 legs just moving pretty quickly. It begins to run and it reaches the bridge. As you are running down this muddy path, Glimki, you look behind you, and as you do, you see a sparkle of purple off to the left, and you see that there's a smaller path that branches off, and maybe 30, 40 feet away into the jungle, you see what appears to be a shrine. You see that there is this sort of large geode shape, and with like the center is exposed and it's this purple amethyst color. And you see that there are various offerings, candles, flowers, small like metal chalices that are laid out in front of it. And the wagon darts forward, and the beetle reaches the end of the bridge, or like the edge of the bridge. Clay, are you're holding until everyone else gets on board?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see the temple or whatever, so I'm waiting for people to get on the beetle so we can escape across the bridge.
Okay. Glimki, it is your turn.
Okay, Glimki sees Clay jump on the thing and then crosses over as well and then points into the woods and says, "Fertilize noon the 4th through B."
What?
Fertilize noon the 4th through B.
Is she doing anything else?
Like, is there anything close enough to, like, hit, I guess, from here? No. So then I guess I'll hold an action for if one of those things comes up to us.
I'd say the wagon just kind of passes by one of these beasts. It's, like, close. You might have to, like, lean off of the wagon. But you could maybe make a strike.
Then sure, I'll try to make an attack.
Yeah, I really didn't get far off the trail.
15.
Sorry, roll with disadvantage.
6.
Glimki, you strike at this creature, and you're sure you're going to hit it. You slice at it, and your blade passes right through its skull and hits solid ground. And the creature is unfazed as your blade passes through an illusion.
Crap.
So that's actually, you do get 2 attacks.
Okay. Ugh. Shit. 13.
A 13 will hit.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I did 9 points of slashing damage. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to use... Well, do I? Okay, so I... Just to be clear. So I swung through, and was that one an illusion? And then I'm swinging at a different one? Or am I swinging at the same one and it has now made contact?
Same one twice, yeah.
The same one twice.
Yeah, you like strike once, and like you're like, I think in the heat of it, like your blade passes through, but you're not entirely sure. Maybe it just stepped out of the way. You're not 100% sure. So you take a second strike, and the wagon actually like pulls you out like past it, and you think like your blade's gonna come up short, and it actually connects with something solid that isn't where the creature's standing.
Whoa, okay.
And then suddenly the creature seems to shift in place several feet, and you see your blade just slice across its shoulder.
Whoa, okay. That's intense.
That's pretty cool.
You smiting?
I feel like obviously it was like fast in the description, but I think like if the moment was like that, where it was like this like kind of skittering, you know, I feel the vibration of the sword as it like misses through this like space, and then the second swing making contact, then yeah, I think I would.
Okay, go for it.
You have got to be kidding me. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Wow.
So 3 radiant damage.
All right,
Get his
man.
ass. Get his ass.
Woo!
That sucks. That sucks so bad. That's a waste.
Yeah, that feels bad.
God dang it. All right.
You climb aboard this beetle. You manage to land a strike. Faunalyn, you see this, and you see that there's now blood coming out of the shoulder of this creature. And you get the sense that it is less... Like, that one is more corporeal than the other two for the time being.
Fascinating. It's my turn?
It is.
Awesome. So the beetle has started to move, but my dearest friend Goofter just crawled under the wagon. So Faunalyn goes, Goofter, no! And she's going to try to use the edge of her umbrella to like scoop him up because it's only 6 seconds between turns. I'm hoping that like the momentum, she sees him disappearing under the wagon and she just like can try to scoop him up.
Yeah, goes for the vaudeville yank back up into your lap. Give me a, I don't know, sleight of hand.
Sadly, Dungeons & Dragons has a few limitations, one of them being the absence of a rescue rodent friend stat.
I hear 6th edition will add that.
I know, and they can't do it a moment too soon. That's a 25 to rescue Goofter.
No, don't take me! And then he's like, oh, get you.
Good instinct, Goofter, but we're going this way. And I'm going to
pop him into like the folds of my skirt.
Perfect. You hear muffled screaming, and I'd say you can still use an action to do something else if you want to try and attack or whatever else.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I see the blood erupt as at the one Glimki struck. Is that one within range of my melee, or should I do ranged?
I'd say it was like on the right side of the wagon, so Glimki could like lean out and just barely hit it, whereas
Awesome.
you are like, you're too far away on the left side.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use my movement to vault myself and Goofter off the wagon and onto the beetle. And the second I perch on the beetle, I am already drawing and releasing a shot, which I'm going to fire at the beastie.
Good point.
Mother. That is a 12.
12 will not hit.
Yeah, okay. All right.
It
yeah.
steps out of the way as your arrow. Honestly, your arrow just like comes up just like an inch short of its paw, just like doop, into the ground right next to it, just barely missing. And
Can't hit them all.
can't hit them all.
And I'm not done. I still have a, unless my bonus action was to rescue Goofter.
Yeah, I'll say that's like a free action.
Yay! Shannon's secret third action strikes again. Economy for thee. Economy for me and not for thee. Okay. It's a real let them eat cake action economy moment. Oh, you guys are taking damage? I'm taking 6 turns per turn. Okay.
We are not the same.
We are not the same.
Faunalyn is going to say, Clay, drive it faster now, please. Thank you.
Which is the help action to animal handle us out of here.
Ooh, my ready to action goes off, right? Because everyone's on the beetle.
Yeah, I'll say go for it.
I just want to unlatch the wagon and then go across.
Yeah, give me, I don't know, we'll say like a sleight of hand roll with advantage as you attempt to just like unfasten these straps as quickly as possible. You're not exactly familiar with how it's attached, so it takes like a bit of, quick thinking.
Can I roll animal handling?
No,
Okay, cool.
definitely a sleight of hand moment.
Advantage 17.
17? Oh, nothing to worry about.
Not bad.
Easy.
You find the attachment points. You had a similar gambit many weeks ago in a forest outside a royal estate with a horse and a carriage, a beetle and a wagon. That's no different.
Again?
And you just, you recognize these straps. You're like, it's a harness system. And you just pull the straps loose, and the beetle picks up a bit of speed, and the wagon rolls forward and kind of crashes into these pillars. They're built solid, and it just like hits them and comes to a crashing halt, and you're carried onto the bridge. Nice. Okay.
Menacing.
As you do so, the bridge kind of creaks underneath you. It looks like it's well maintained. The ropes are are replaced frequently. The wood is all, none of the boards are rotting. It seems like, obviously, that this is a vacation island. This is one of the vacation hotspots. Tours here go for a premium. They obviously invest in the infrastructure to make sure people can come in and safely visit the Amethyst Valley. The bridge kind of sways. It's still a rope bridge. It still feels a little unsturdy beneath your feet. This giant beetle running across it, the three of you on its back, but the bridge seems to hold. But you see, stepping out of the rain and the gloom on the opposite end, you look down and you see a rushing river. There is just these rocks scattered. Who's got the highest passive perception?
Speaking of top 3 fat fucks podcast.
Mine's only 10.
My
10.
passive perception is 14. Does it go
14?
up with?
Yeah, it'll go up by 1.
It's 15.
Okay, Faunalyn?
16.
16. Faunalyn, atop the back of this beetle, you glance down into this river. Amongst the rapids, there's this steam, like this mist kicking up from the waters. It rapidly moves over these rocks. You see on a rock not too far from the bridge, appears to be like a brown leather satchel that somebody must have dropped, and it's held onto one of these rocks by its strap, and it's just sitting there in the river, about 100 feet down.
Ooh, and what kind of, does it look expensive?
It looks high quality. It's definitely looks waterlogged, but it looks like the luggage of somebody who had money to burn who was on vacation. 100 feet
I
down.
want that. I would like to use the rope as a lasso and try to lasso that object up to me.
Excellent. When we get to your turn, we will
Just
get to
put a
that.
pin in that.
Yeah. But before you have a chance, you're looking down at the rapids and the rocks and this satchel way down in the mist and the water. Clay and Glimki, you see stepping out of this mist across the bridge, a half dozen figures. They are tall. They seem to have giant blood in them. Each of them is over 7 feet tall. Many of them carry large bows with quivers full of arrows on their backs. One of them steps out to the edge of the bridge. It's this woman with long brown hair and this dark black cloak. And you see that there's these 2 tentacles that kind of hang off of it. The same tentacles of these displacer beasts. And she steps out onto the bridge and raises a hand up to you and says, "Outsiders! The Amethyst Valley is closed to you. Turn back now."
Well, we tried to fix Glimki. Looks like he's going to be this way forever. And let's get out of here. Clay, this is my beef with you. Clay. You don't like my plans, but you didn't come up with your plans. Okay? All right. And Faunalyn, like, stands up shakily on this beetle and, like, brushes off her skirts and goes like, "My name is Lady Faradeth Thrillwind. Usually I go by a pseudonym, but who cares anymore? Our friend got really messed up, and he has like a divine connection with nature spirits. Look at his hair." And I want to grab Glimki by like the back of his shirt collar and like yank him up so that he's like
By the scruff?
Yeah, we got it by the scruff. Be like, "Observe the flowers and the foliage." Now, we don't want to make trouble, and we know that this place is closed. In fact, we also know that you recently suffered a blow. I hope that perhaps this will allow us passage only long enough to speak to the nature spirit that she might see fit to fix our companion. And then I promise you, we will be out of your hair. And as I speak, I want to pull the crystal out of my bag.
Give me a persuasion roll with advantage.
Because I used the crystal. Did I get advantage because of the crystal?
You got advantage because of the crystal.
Yay. Oh, I love being so smart. Man, I knew, you know what? A broken clock is right 2 times a day, and I had a feeling I was gonna be wrong. With advantage. Everyone shut up! Oh, Glimki can say nonsense words, but I can't! Yeah, use the stroke spell on him.
Dude, 5.5 is crazy.
That's a 10 with advantage.
10 with advantage.
I know. I rolled a 6 and a 3. Ain't that just some shit? Ain't that some shit?
You only have a +4 to persuasion?
No. I have a +6 to persuasion and +7. Oh, am I dumb? Why did I add 3? Oh, because you said, that's a 12, 13. That's 13.
13.
I'm sorry. I think you used the stroke spell on me, perhaps.
You hold up this crystal. This amethyst geode, this dark crystal you have. Not the dark crystal, because that's copyrighted.
Why did you say geode like it's a word you know is correct but are embarrassed to say?
I just think I'm using it as a crutch.
Geode.
It's a geode. It's a noun.
You hold up this geode. And you watch as this individual with the long brown hair and the displacer beast cloak pulls a blade out from its scabbard. You see it's a deep purple blade, and she holds it up in the air. Fire!
No!
You watch 4 of these furbolgs pull out bows. They draw arrows that are the arrowhead is made of the same purple stone.
Whoa.
And they in unison draw back. Duk, 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 duk. 4 arrows stream through the air, and you watch as they sail overhead, catching 2 of the displacer beasts on the opposite side of the bridge.
Whoa. Oh my god, they didn't fire at us. That's sick.
That was good. That was a good one, Zach. You got me there.
And the beetle brings you to the opposite side of the bridge. It slows down as it approaches them. This individual does not move to get out of your way. Who are you? And how is it that you have come by this? And she points at the rock.
My name is Faradeth. As for who I am, right now I'm feeling a little adrift. But this is Clay Campbell. They can tell you more about themselves. And this is Glimki. He's the one with the illness. as for coming into possession of this, I stole it off of an unscrupulous individual because, in my opinion, he ought not have had it. And I was aware that he came to it via unfair means. He had some intel that I don't think it was fair for him to have, and that's just cheating, you know?
3 of my warriors were slain at his hand.
He's psychotic, is what he is. He's actually a problem, and it is insane to me that he's his family's favorite son.
She looks at you, and you see that her attention is only half on you. In fact, you look around at this group of 6. 4 of them are dressed like warriors. This one seems to be the leader. One of them has a drum with a simple mallet, and you see the drum is encrusted with these purple amethysts. And you see that most of them are just staring intently at that rock in your hand. Indeed. We do not know the identity of the assailant, so any information you could provide would be much appreciated.
Well, I'm afraid I don't know over much. You see, he wears a mask. It has like a moon and a star. I'm aware that he's an elf and there's always some politics going on there, but is your plan to hunt him down? And also, I've gotten ahead of myself. Sorry, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Give me a deception roll.
Yep. Mad at my brother, but I'm no snitch. Ooh. Okay, so this is the exciting thing. For some reason, I rolled it with advantage, but I didn't have advantage, which means the first roll stands, right?
Right. Yeah,
the second roll is nothing, which is good, because the first roll was a 9, which means that with my plus 10 deception today, thanks to the fruit that we ate, that's... that's a 19, but the second roll that I did was a 1.
Wow.
Yeah, but that one doesn't matter.
That one doesn't matter.
Thanks to the fruit.
Again, her attention seems pretty fixed on this stone. If you'd like, you can make an insight roll. Any
She
of you?
wants the stone back. She can have it,
I'll
bro.
make an insight roll for fun.
Yeah, Glimki, you're welcome to make one as well, but I'm having a hard time communicating what you find.
22.
I got a 13 on mine.
Oh, man. Disadvantage?
Wait, why disadvantage?
Because I can't speak. Oh,
No, you can make it. You just can't communicate what you figure out. Oh, no, you get right. No.
I don't know what they're saying.
No, you don't need to know what they're saying. For this is just like going off body language and like expression and stuff like that. So you can take your first roll.
Okay, sick. 18.
18.
Which is crazy because with disadvantage it was 16.
Okay, nice. Hell yeah. Clay, Glimki, and Faunalyn, each in your own way, you look at this, and at first you think they like covet this stone. They really want this stone. But I'd say Clay, that's like your assumption with the 13.
Okay.
You look at it, you're like, they really want this stone. Like, we might be able to use this to get whatever we want.
Mm-hmm.
Glimki, you are unable to communicate this, but Faunalyn, you reach the same conclusion. They are tense, and you think that they're afraid of this thing.
Oh. What?
Faunalyn is going to tuck it up her sleeves while she talks. Just like kind of tuck it away and say, look, I can tell it's very important to you, and it would sicken me to think that a sacred object was misappropriated. Is that the situation?
It is a cursed thing. To touch it is to welcome death into one's life.
That's awesome. Okay. Would you prefer that the thing be taken away?
Absolutely not.
Forgive me, I see. Sacred but cursed. I
It
understand.
must be sealed away back where it belongs.
Much like my relationship with my father, am I right? Don't touch it, but can't do without it. Okay.
To answer your previous question, Laughing Girl, my name is Oria Nayan, Captain of the Valley Guard. This is Zene Dob, and she gestures at the individual holding the drum. And these are Yuri, Pelik, Burrs, and Welb.
Captain Niall, was it?
Indeed.
I'm honored to meet your acquaintance, and I do apologize for the mess that we've made of this introduction. My friends and I would be honored to return this item back where it belongs, seeing that I've already gone ahead and accepted the bad luck of touching the damn thing. And in exchange, perhaps you might teach us how to speak to the spirit Nenik. Glimki here is honestly excellent at speaking to gods. He's every god's favorite. But I don't have quite as much experience, and I'm a little bit worried about botching it up. So, Oh, and then the last part of that trade that I'm proposing is that as soon as we're done, we just get the hell out of here and you go back to pretending we were never here. And we just get right out of your hair.
She shakes her head. None of us may teach you how to speak with the Mother Crystal. Only the Chief Priestess Huvel can do that.
And I'm sure that can be arranged. Can we go to the Chief Priestess?
The valley is closed to outsiders. But if you surrender your weapons and allow us to take you as prisoners, then we will bring you to the Chief Priestess.
Why do we have to be prisoners? I was proposing like a nice quid pro quo type of deal. And as I'm talking, I want to, I'm standing on a very skinny bridge on a beetle that I assume has some motion. I want to pull this thing out from my sleeve and move it around with sort of a loose wrist, almost a visible carelessness. And I almost want to tip my hand towards the edge where I'm standing, not to obviously overtly threaten to drop it, but just to almost put into everyone's mind the suggestion that I could.
They draw their blades. Half dozen purple blades are pointed at you.
I'm just saying, if you shoot me, I'll drop it.
It can be recovered.
Yeah, but who's gonna touch it?
Perhaps the Chief Priestess will use your reanimated corpse. Let us not find out on this day.
Okay, Faunalyn puts it back into her sleeve. Yeah, Clay, what do you think? The prisoner thing sounds fine to me. What about you?
Yeah, I don't think it should come to any reanimated corpse. That sounds bad.
Yeah, that's excessive.
Bad.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think if we're going into this with peaceful intentions, then it's okay to go unarmed.
All right. Do you lay down your weapons?
I have a lot of weapons and I have a lot of skirts. I will unstrap the bow that I have on my back or whatever, the bow that I'm holding, I will drop. But I have a rapier hidden in my umbrella and knives hidden all over my floofy body. So, I'm not going to rifle through my skirts. I will lay down my bow.
And I'll put my mace down.
If I see them doing it, then I will do the same.
All right. One of the guards picks up the weapons, slings the bow over his shoulder, and holds onto the mace and sword. You seem only mildly injured. Are you good to proceed?
Why is it dangerous up ahead?
The beasts stalk these lands. That is one of many reasons why outsiders are not permitted without our permission. We can protect you. You should not have come without an escort.
It seemed urgent, the crystal thing. I thought you would want it back.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your heads on a swivel, and if you see a cat, don't aim at it.
Ooh, just really quick. Magic Girl to the fourth, and I want to tie the rope to Clay's waist, and then really quickly rappel down and grab that bag, and then climb back up.
Sure. They watch with astonishment as this rope animates, and Clay, you feel a weight around your waist as Faunalyn slips over the side of this bridge.
Cool.
You reach down to the very end of the rope, and you find that you're still about 40 feet from the bag.
Clay, more rope, please.
That's all of it, Lady Fairdeath. 60 feet.
Glimki, more rope, please.
Bootstrap the vegetables.
Son of a... No one has rope in their backpack? Non-magical rope? It's like a basic starting equipment in Dungeons and Dragons. Along with your bedroll, 2 days rations, a lantern, some matches, some ball bearings if you're slutty.
I have a block of incense, apparently.
Oh my god!
Okay, I got it. There's one between the three of you. One of you definitely has a 50-foot coil of rope. It's been 40 episodes.
That's what I'm saying.
Mine's
I don't know how much you want me
rope.
to. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, Faunalyn, to be fair, you are 60 feet off the bridge, screaming up, and Glimki, you just hear
I search Glimki's pack for some rope, and I pull out 50 feet, and I tie
50
it to
feet
the
of
end
hempen
of the
rope. Good, thank you. I shimmy all the way down. I want to peek in the pack before I pull it up.
Okay, you pull back the flap of it. You see that there is a moldy sandwich that's just kind of, it's black. It's been here a long time. It's barely food.
Gross.
But you kind of
sandwich.
Poke that out of the way. You can't tell. Mold
I'm not there.
with mold bread. You're up on the bridge. What kind of sandwich is it?
Mold sandwich with mold bread. Why do people eat that? What happened to bologna? Okay.
You poke that aside with your umbrella, and you see that there are 2 bottles, each with a different colored liquid inside. And nestled between those, there is a small coin purse.
I'll take the whole backpack.
Sick. Score.
Okay.
I'll rifle through it in more detail later.
Okay. You pull it off the rock. Could I get an athletics check with advantage as you attempt to climb back up onto the bridge?
Clay, heave. Heave.
Can I like
Heave.
reel her back up?
You start heaving.
Heave.
Okay.
Heave. 17.
No problem. The edge of your dress gets a bit waterlogged, but you pull yourself up out of the water, out of the spray, this water crashing around you, and you make it up onto the bridge once more.
Sorry about that, everyone. I dropped my bag earlier.
Good of you to recover it. We don't tolerate littering here in the Amethyst Valley.
Of course. Leave it better than you found it. Chapter 37.
Shall we depart then?
Feels fine with me.
Yeah. Let's
I
go.
haven't been a prisoner in quite a while. Great to be back at it.
A couple of them like split off and disappear into the jungle. Occasionally you see like flashes of them moving through the trees. They're big folks. Like the tallest of them is probably 8 feet tall, and they move pretty stealthily. They're quiet. The one holding the drum is going to walk up beside the 3 of you. You're kind of flanked. There's like 2 in front. The captain is leading you all. Oria and Zene, this drummer, steps up beside you and says, "Would you care for a song? I find that a bit of music helps the walking go fast."
Yeah.
Who is you in this context? Just all of us?
Indeed, the collective you.
Oh, I see.
Are you sure it won't attract any more of those cats?
Oh, I prefer to know where they are rather than letting them sneak up on us. So by drawing them to us, perhaps that is a safer way. And the captain is in the front, is like, "No, Zene, we've talked about this."
Yeah, it doesn't feel very safe since we gave up our weapons, you know?
Fine, and he strings the drum up over his back. Kind of starts to skulk, like slips to the back of the line, just trudging behind you. You begin to walk. As you do, the ground continues to slowly slope upwards as you proceed through this jungle. Eventually the rain does stop and the clouds kind of thin out a bit, and it just smells fresh, like petrichor. There's bits of sunlight streaming through.
Can I ask an important question really quick?
Please.
What happened to our beetle?
Are you bringing it with you or are you sending it back?
We're bringing it with us.
Bringing it with us. He doesn't know the way. He's just a little guy.
Mhm.
You hear Zene talking behind you quietly. "I find drumming is the best way to make a walk go quickly. Perhaps I could play you a song, dear friend." And you hear just very quietly, bum, 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 bum. And
Cute.
you watch as this big like gash on the beetle's shoulder mends itself shut.
Whoa. Nice.
That's what you guys get for being rude to musicians.
And yeah, you proceed through the jungle for some time, but after a while, you seem to reach like a crest of hill, and the ground opens up before you, and you see this long, lush valley. This valley carves through the center of the island, and you see that the walls of it are filled with glittering purple gemstones, refracting the light from Pharos. You see off in the distance, another river winds its way through the valley floor, and it passes through a village composed of dozens of domed huts. Oria leads you down this winding path that kind of switchbacks its way down to the valley floor, leading you past these massive, sparkling geodes. And before long, you enter the village. You can see that these domed huts appear to be formed from bamboo. Furbolgs of all ages can be seen running throughout the village, most of them over 7 feet tall. Even the children tower over Glimki. You see that many of them wear amethyst prayer beads, and in fact, even the most plainly dressed of them has at least one amethyst accessory. You see that many of them are dressed like warriors with similar leather armor and amethyst weapons to your escort. There is some murmuring as you pass through. Not outright shock. They're accustomed to visitors, but still some surprise, given the state of the valley currently. But as you go, you can see that the village has numerous shops and stalls selling food. Some of them have small amounts of amethyst jewelry on display. You see what appears to be a tavern as a door swings open, and you hear some music playing from inside, and a furbolg who just reeks of ale steps out and looks at you and kind of burps in your face. I thought the valley was closed. What have we got here? You look in his eyes, and he reeks of liquor, but his eyes are clear and he seems stone cold sober. And Aurea looks at him and says, "None of your business, Tezin. Off with you. We have business with the chief priestess." And she takes you away towards the far end of the village where you see this massive stone structure that's been built up. It is decorated thoroughly with these amethysts on the outside that just make it this large, sparkling structure. There are a couple of pillars with burning flame on the outside. Aurea holds up a hand and says, "Many of our people are in mourning. Keep your respect." And then she turns around and leads you into the temple.
Hear that, Glimki? Show some respect.
Mensch the longside dandelion harvester.
Oh, we're throwing insults around now. I see how it is. In we go.
Mm-hmm.
The inside is dark, but glows with purple light, casting these long, dark shadows throughout the space. You see that there is a sort of ring structure to it. There's an outer ring with doors that branch off into adjoining chambers. And then there's like this ring of water with little walkways that cross it. The water looks cool and tranquil. You see some fish swimming, little koi fish swimming around. And then you see that there is a sort of central dais where the biggest furbolg you've seen sits cross-legged. Hard to tell exactly how big she is, but you'd get the sense that if she were to stand up, she'd be over 10 feet tall.
Oh my god.
She's wearing this sort of priestly robe, this long flowing purple robe, which leaves her arms exposed, and you see that they are strong, leading to these muscular shoulders and a thick neck. And you see upon her head, you don't see her head. Her head is encased in a massive geode that masks her entire face. But as you step in, the humming stops. And this individual looks up at you.
Aurea, what have you done? The valley is closed to outsiders at this time. What have you done?
Chief Priestess Huvul, and she bows down on one knee. These outsiders have recovered it. The Dark Crystal. Prove it.
Wata!
And for our audio listeners, that is the sound of someone procuring a crystal.
I brandish it from out my sleeve with a flourish.
In one fluid motion, the Chief Priestess stands up, towering over you, nearly twice your height, looks down at you with this featureless face.
So it is true. You've recovered it.
Yup. What does it do exactly?
It breeds destruction.
Like a bomb?
It has the power to destroy.
Like a person?
We have kept it hidden and safe for generations.
Okay, well, I'll let you get right back to that. The thing was, we had discussed perhaps a bit of a parlance. My acquaintance Glimki here is taken with some kind of magical illness. It's turned his brain into soup. And we were hoping that we might speak with your goddess, and maybe she might put him right. You see, the thing is, Glimki here is very special to nature spirits. 2 of them have basically chosen him as their favorite boy in the world. So pretty good odds that maybe your nature spirit might help with unsouping him. And we thought in exchange we would just, since this object seems to be cursed, we don't want lots of people touching it, of course. I'm happy to eat that curse for the group. We'll go put it back. And all we ask in exchange is you give us some guidance on how we might request healing for our friend from your esteemed natural goddess.
Her body stiffens, and she stretches her arms out wide, tilts her head back. And you see there's this beam of light emanating from the center of the room through the roof, and you watch as the stone that encases her head begins to peel back, like you would a grape.
Oh my god.
And inside you see this massive block of glittering purple amethyst.
Whoa.
Wait, so her head is amethyst?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
So still like no
Like-
face.
Where
no
her
face.
head would be?
Whoa.
That's sick, but scary.
She holds still for a few seconds, and then the rock begins to re-wrap its way
Wow.
around the gem. And the priestess begins to move again and says, "She does not wish to speak with you. She has heard of your friend. She claims he brings destruction as well."
What? No. What? Okay. That's objectively wrong. He literally brought Edigan back to life. Yeah, there's trees and shit now. There wasn't trees and shit before Glimki showed up.
He brought healing to an entire island.
Etikin is yet to stand before the Parashad. His fate is not yet written.
What are the chances Glimki knows what gibberish they said?
0.
Damn it.
You know what? I'll give you a percentile. I'll give you a 1% chance.
What's the parashad?
I was just looking to hear one word.
Call a number. Any number, 1 to 100.
66.
Ooh, it's a 62, unfortunately.
Oh, it's
Holy
so
shit, I was
close.
close.
You were close. You were close. Nothing. You hear Cat Lasagna Garfield Mondays.
God damn it.
Okay, Clave, that's all I've got. You're the god one, you fix it.
What do you mean about Edigan and the parashad?
Your friend here is an abomination.
Okay, well that was done to him by a wizard lizard thing, and we're trying to fix it.
I do not speak to his brain, his mental faculties. His very existence is a crime against the gods.
Okay.
How come?
She kind of gets low, so she's at your height, and she's still kind of just like looming over you. Because long ago, the gods and the nature spirits made an agreement. The spirits would be allowed to exist, but unable to roam freely around our world. Your friend, she raises a hand towards Glimki, is a direct violation of that. A conduit for spirits to traverse this world as they please. It cannot stand. And it will not stand.
Okay, that sucks. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of in a bit of a mood, and I think I'm not being my most diplomatic. But it's not Glimki's fault that the gods like him because he's a special
The
boy.
gods do not like him. A select number of spirits do. Were the gods to learn of his existence, it could ignite a war that would destroy all of spirit kind.
Oh shit. Okay. Well.
Can I do a religion check
Good call.
on if I know anything about what they're talking about?
Give me a religion check.
And I specifically want to know, like, why do gods and spirits not get along? What is my religion? I remember it being pretty bad. Yep,
Man,
I was
wish I
right.
wasn't brain dead.
That's a 12.
This is not the kind of thing that was discussed in a sermon.
Hmm.
This seems like the kind of thing somebody with a PhD in religion might spend years trying to understand or uncover. It is not public knowledge.
Okay.
What if I don't know what this is, like self-insight into like what Macrog thinks?
I'm going to say
that's
no.
interesting.
That is interesting. I'm going to say
Okay.
no. But I will say, you think if anybody were to have an alternate viewpoint or be able to speak more on this subject, it would be the Bright Scale Warwick Hummold.
Okay. Interesting.
The priestess looks down at the three of you. It would seem that we have a bit of a conundrum. By all accounts, you should be put to death.
Whoa.
But I propose an alternate path. It is forbidden for our people to enter the tarnished Bethel. But you, as outsiders, could.
What is the tarnished Bethel?
A temple, long abandoned. A dark place. A corrupting place. It is only by the efforts of Nanique that we are protected from its corrupting presence. If you were to voyage there and return the crystal, then we could let you live.
Let us live. What about Glimki? You can't live like this.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you fix him?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Yeah, can I help? Glimki has a way with spirits. Can you allow him to plead his own case with Nanique?
Forget Nanique. I'm saying this broad should fix him. Sorry, that was rude. I'm saying this esteemed priestess should fix him.
This broad.
You hear blades being drawn from behind you.
Uh-oh.
The priestess puts up a
Didn't
hand,
mean
though.
it.
I'm still rolling the persuasion. Hang on.
And then Faunalyn, you can
Nice
either
will
roll with
help.
advantage or each of you can make a persuasion roll.
We will give you advantage.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay.
Actually, a 21 with the plus.
She once again stiffens, and the rock melts away, revealing this purple, and then it reseals itself. Very well. She reaches down and palms Glimki's head like a basketball.
About to crush his brain.
She begins to hum quietly to herself. And Glimki, you feel your mind restored to you. Not just restored, enhanced. What was your intelligence before you ate 4 magic oranges?
Like my actual base?
Your base intelligence, yeah.
10.
You have an intelligence of 18. You are one of the smartest people on the planet. You are as intelligent as a proficient wizard. And the curse that plagued you is removed.
Oh my gosh.
He just pulls out a whiteboard and starts doing equations.
Yeah.
Oria will guide you through the Murkvale. Do not stray from the path. And do not return.
Okay, do not return ever, or don't return until it's done?
Her attention, it's hard to see where she's looking without any eyes, any facial features at all. But you get the sense that she is looking right at you, Glimki, and the first words that you understand in the last 12 hours are, do not return.
Okay, well, fuck my drag. Let's go, guys.
Wait, I have questions. Like, what is this corruption that we're returning this, like, destruction crystal to? Like, isn't that a bad idea? Wouldn't it just... Okay, whatever, let's go. Walk and talk.
Walk and talk, walk and talk. Glimki, are you good? Are you back?
Glimki?
Is he moaning still, or is he conscious again?
Am I free to walk?
Your spells are restored, your proficiencies are restored, your charisma and intelligence are restored. You are returned to yourself, if not better.
He turns and walks between you guys towards the door.
Glimki, I don't think... Glimki, can you talk? Are you sapient? Hello?
He just keeps walking.
Yeah, what did she do to you?
What is happening? Get an orange. We have to see how he eats it.
No, I gave him all the oranges.
Fuck. Glimki.
Well,
I'm out the door, I guess, or whatever.
Okay, you know what? We did our part. If he's still brain dead, we'll find another spirit. I think we've done all we can do here.
mhm.
And Faunalyn hustles after him.
Yeah. I wonder what his nature spirit thinks about all this.
What Malari thinks?
Yeah. Like, it doesn't seem like they all get along.
Well, Malari saved Glimpi's life like 3 times, so ostensibly he's tripled down on his investment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Glimki's a
And
special
Elegant, too. I
guy.
think this is the first time I've seen a nature spirit not like Glimki.
I know. And it's kind of weird that they
Wait,
don't
is
like
that
him.
person the spirit?
Does Glimki say that to us?
No, I'm just trying to clarify.
No, it was
No,
a priestess.
Nanique, yeah, that was the spirit of Nanique. Nanique doesn't like you. She thinks you're an abomination. She refused to see you.
According to this woman.
That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe if she met you, she would
High
like you.
priestess in servitude of the spirit. Yeah.
We didn't hear her say
Think of it this
anything.
way. You have flowers in your hair. She has a crystal for a head. So I think she's like a level above you.
Yeah, here's the thing. They don't speak to me in my head all the time.
So you're saying she's an authority,
Wait,
or you're
watch,
saying she's
watch,
crazy?
Watch this. Edigan says he doesn't like you.
Edigan said that to us?
Ooh,
See
no
how
way.
believable that was?
Okay,
Where's
all
our
right,
guide?
all right. Hey, you're back? Whoa. Forget the guide. Glimki, I have to say something.
Can I do a nature check really quick?
Sure, go ahead, man.
Oh, that's not great. 10.
2. What are you checking?
Oh, wait, no, sorry. 12.
Okay.
Plus 4.
What are you trying to figure out about nature?
I'm trying to look at where the sun is, how long till sunset, which way the wind's blowing.
Yeah, it's like a half cloudy day, and also the sun doesn't set on this world.
Stop staring
You know what I'm
into
talking
the
about.
house.
You know what I'm talking about.
Listen to me.
How long till explosion?
It is probably 8-ish hours until sunsplosion. It seems to be somewhere around noon.
Okay, we've got some day left. Let's find the guide and let's find the spirit.
I'm not taking another step until you listen to me.
Don't we need to solve this whole thing with whatever that thing you've been
You know what?
throwing around?
Impulsiveness last night fucked my whole life up. So forgive me if I would like to take a moment to reflect. Glimki, my family has apparently cut me out of every important dealing that they've made for the last 50 plus years. Okay? Do you know how that makes me feel? That makes me feel bad, Glimki. So do you know how it makes me feel when my friend talks to my brother behind my back? Or skips out on talking to me and decides to assassinate everybody and abandon the plan to assassinate the guy that is important to me and all of that. Do you know how that makes me feel?
Who did you want to sacrifice or kill again?
The fucking Vaydark! Glimki!
I'm confused.
I'm sorry. Okay, how about this? When we went in guns a-blazing and didn't consult, and you decided how everything was going to go with the assassination plot that was, again, assassinating someone that's important to me and my family, and you cut me out of that equation entirely and then it went badly, that made me feel disregarded and superfluous. And when you talk to my brother behind my back without even knowing what I'm planning, you just decide that what I'm planning must be bad, even though it's my life and my vengeance. That makes me feel disregarded and superfluous. And perhaps there's a connection to be tied between men going around me and treating me like I'm not important in the very own trajectory of my own life, okay? I don't want Vaydark vengeance if I'm not the one to enact it, okay? That means nothing to me if you do it for me without asking me how I think it should go. I'm grateful for your help in all things, usually, but last night sucked. Please don't do that again when it's something that matters to me.
I'm sorry. I thought that I was helping. And I don't want to get into another argument, but you keep a lot of things secret. We didn't know your name until we even saw that your brother was in the possible sites. So I don't know. I'm trying to keep all the plates that you've somehow spun around you spinning.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair.
And to be honest, I don't know why I was so committed to killing that guy.
You know, we all got a little caught up. You know what, next time maybe we all talk together and come up with the plan. I think you had something, to be fair. If he hadn't turned into a lizard, it might have worked.
Maybe.
And I'm sorry for being cross with you. It's just that, well, like I said, I don't want to be cut out of any more plans when it's my life that's being planned.
Yeah, I didn't really have a plan. A lot of this was
It's even
just
worse, Glimki. That's even worse. Okay, how about this? When it's a Vaydark vengeance thing, maybe I spin the wheel a little. Maybe I handle the wheel, and then everything else, you know, when it's a god thing, like a nature spirit thing, maybe you spin the wheel, you drive the boat or whatever. I've never driven anything before. I don't really know the euphemisms.
That's fair.
And then when it's like whatever clay, actually clay is more secretive than me, but maybe when it's a clay
I don't
thing.
really know much about clay.
No, clay is
I
so
don't really want-
mysterious.
I don't want to touch the wheel, guys. It sounds like you guys have it handled. But I mean, none of us was expecting Malphurst to be there last night, and things did end really bad, and he got away, and the Vaydark got away. So I think we have common goals still, and I think, you know, maybe a bit more communication would be good, because I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, maybe starting with what's happening right now. What the hell?
What do you
are we
remember
doing
from since last night?
Well, it's been a lot of gibberish. What are we doing with this rock?
Hang on. No, fuck you both. No. Hang on. We're closing the loop on reconciliation. Thank you for your apology, Glimki. I forgive you. I'll communicate my expectations more clearly next time. And I apologize for leaving you in the dark about my past and goals. And if you feel that you have plates that I've begun spinning that you feel that you need to spin on my behalf, I'm grateful to have such a supportive friend. And I recognize that that's a difficult position to be in. And I will strive and endeavor to be more truthful and forthcoming in the future.
Sounds like a deal.
Friends again?
Didn't know that we were friends off, to be honest.
We were so off. It was crazy, Glimki. If one of those cats had eaten you, I would have said, here, good kitty.
Oh.
There were cats, by the way.
I saw the cats. I was trying to point them out to you guys. Also, there was like a glowing temple in the woods back there.
Ooh.
Oh.
I couldn't understand you, but obviously you can't understand me.
Glowing temple? Like amethysty?
Is that where we're going?
Is it purpley?
It was like a geode.
Yeah, it was amethysty. I mean, I remember specifically shouting, "Look, over there, a shining temple," but no one seemed to...
You grabbed me and said something.
You were talking mad shit, Glimki.
All right.
You called me like a picnic maker or something. It was foul.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it was a lot.
Faunalyn, you hear a little, you feel a little rustling in your sleeve, and Goofter pokes his head out and says,
I think at the end of the day, we all sort of lost ourselves last night, but I forgive you all.
Thank you, Goofter. That means a lot to me.
and he scurries back down your sleeve. And I'd like to think that this is all happening while you're walking out of the temple. So you're walking like in the slowest motion as you move towards the door.
Yeah. We're just like, one second.
Last, you hit the entryway and you see that the guard that has brought you here has tripled in number.
Ooh.
And Aurea stands there with a dozen other guards. If you are ready to depart, you have much work to do.
Okay.
Can we have our weapons back if we're going to be going into like a dangerous temple?
Good question, Clay. Good one.
You shall receive your weapons upon entering the Tarnished Bethel.
Do we have to walk there? Or can we take the beetle?
Mm-hmm.
You shall walk.
God, this place. Clay! Clay, please!
Okay, fine. Only for a little bit.
What? You're drawing boundaries now? God, I hate communication.
Well, okay.
Got him.
Can we hear a song while we walk this time?
Yeah! Drum, lay that funky music beat.
All right, time to do my thing. The guards escort you out of the village, further into the valley. Despite the clouds parting, the light above seems to grow colder and more distant. The vibrant green trees around you grow dark and quiet, barely moving despite the winds that cut through the valley. After a time, you're brought to a branching crevice where half a dozen guards stand at attention. You watch as Aurea explains the situation, and the guards part for you and then follow you in. 18 of them in total now. Within this crevice, the plant life is stilted and sickly. Not like Mengin. Here it feels more gnarled or angry. After a time, the crevice ends at the mouth of a dark cave. The furbolgs come to a stop, kind of encircling behind you, blocking off your escape. You must return the stone to the inner chamber of the Bethel. After that, we shall search you to ensure you have not kept it on your possession. Then you'll be permitted to go. Do you understand?
Yep. Thanks for the music.
Yeah. Any tips on what we can expect inside the Bethel?
Not one of us has set foot in there. And until recently, the key had been stolen. Only the oldest among us lived at a time where it was held in our possession. So no, I do not know what you can expect in there.
Do you know what causes the evil?
I do not. Something old and powerful. Something strong enough to challenge Nainique's might.
Wait, what?
I know not what
Nainique?
it is.
Nainique
Another
doesn't-
spirit?
Yeah, what? I assumed this was like the heart of Nainique or something.
I thought we were going to see Nainique. What's happening?
Nainique tasked us with putting this dark crystal.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
to a temple that belongs to something else, but no one knows what it is.
Oh, fascinating.
an
Maybe a
evil
new
bad
spirit for Glimki to
Good.
befriend.
Yeah.
Good.
That'd be cool. Some brambles in his hair. Add a bit of edge.
Mm.
Oh, to get you up to speed, Glimki. Thank you, everyone. Thanks. And Faunalyn like waves and she starts walking kind of deeper into the place. Thanks. Take care, everyone. Thanks. Won't see you again. Thanks. Take care. Okay, to catch you up, Glimki, this group is so inhospitable. They do not like us, even though we returned their special little rock.
Well, they're making us return.
Yeah, they're making us return the special little rock to this cursed place. Nainique doesn't like you because we learned you're not supposed to exist. The fact that you can walk around with gods clinging to you makes you sort of a world walker in a way that the spirits are not meant to access. Allegedly, according to Nainique's priestess, that makes you something of an abomination and an affront to a sacred deal, which I believe was affirmed by the Palashad.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's news to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like they wanted to kill you, so I feel like
Well, okay, that
Maybe
part
it's not
doesn't. That's
so
not
good.
new.
really.
No, I think me and Malare have put ourselves at odds with, what is it, the Parashad and the Guisatmal?
What is a Guisatmal?
Yeah.
It's I don't know, a big bunch of decision makers.
That's the
that
Parashad.
the Parashad they don't really like that Malare saved my life or something. he kind of messed with the whole fabric of life and death, I guess, for me. Beyond that, I don't know. And I guess this whole vessel thing is probably just making that worse.
Malare must really like you.
Yeah, that's what I've said.
Hmm.
I don't
Wow.
really get it, but now we're in this.
But does that
together.
mean other spirits are gonna come after you then? Is Malari gonna keep protecting you?
So far, the spirits we've interacted with have been pretty positive. There was
That's what I
was
thought.
one that was kind of weird. Remember when we fought that dragon?
Yeah.
Or
There was
not
a
fought the
tree
dragon,
there.
but then yeah, that was a weird one. Had a kind of a run-in with a frog woman thing. Don't know if that was a good one. So we'll see what kind of spirit lives down here.
I hate to be devious. No, I don't. But just Nainique seems to not have good taste. And this thing seems to be an enemy of Nainique. And the art of war, an enemy of my enemy is my friend. Or at least my frenemy. So I'm thinking maybe we don't do what we were told. You know? Re-imprison or whatever we're about to do. Maybe we team up with the thing that's making these brambles. Because we don't owe no Nainique shit. Nainique was not nice to you.
Well, what
You hear what
are
I'm
we trying
saying?
to
It
get from
fixed
Nainique?
their
We wanted
brain.
Nainique to fix my brain.
And she refused, basically. Nainique was not nice. She was like, he's an abomination, I should kill him. And the only reason they're not killing us is because they're making us put this back. Oh, that's the situation. We have to put this thing back or they say they're going to kill us. But the thing is, they don't know my wig is a genie's secret hideout. I can stash a shiny rock on my person without being seen, okay?
So then what? We just risk their whole civilization in this valley? So
We
just
don't know that there's civilization in Valley depends on this rock.
we just reverse what we just did on Mangan, but do it here? And
Well,
make
no,
this
we don't
place
know what
work?
this rock does.
Yeah, we have to get both
I
sides
know,
of the
but if you're
story.
saying that
Like,
the
what
spirits
Yeah.
are creating
is this
these
place?
horrible brambles and ruining their valley with some evil spirit.
We have no reason to think that.
Maybe they'll stop if we put the crystal back.
Maybe.
Maybe that's why they want us to return
No,
the
I'm saying I'm
crystal.
on the side of put the crystal back because they obviously want the crystal back. I'm saying if we don't and we try to befriend the spirit, we're making a lot of assumptions.
So we need to. We gotta go. We gotta go see what's up.
Yeah, let's just keep an open mind is all I'm saying, because Nainique is not our friend. I don't see why we should actually help Nainique. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Is Nainique is a nature spirit who would rather see you dead. I don't really think that we necessarily need to be assisting Nainique. And maybe we might find a different entity or something that maybe... Anyway, let's just keep walking. I've made my point, and it's a good one.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's nice to be friends again. Do you guys want to hold hands?
I'm not ready for that yet.
Oh, now you're mad at me, real mature.
No, I just coming back to the world of the living. Or speaking, I guess.
I didn't mind being feeble-minded when I was feeble-minded. It was kind of fun.
The three of you cross the threshold of this cave. Upon entering, you see it is unnaturally dark. Each of you has dark vision, but it's still hard to see, and a wave of now familiar nausea passes over each of you. You see that the walls are dark stone, rough cut. The ceiling slopes upwards, seeming to peak in the middle, almost to form a chimney of sorts. As you look through the gloom, you can make out several things. You see multiple corpses, long dead, turned to bone. You see what seems to be some sort of carving or inscription in the center of the room. And off to the side, you see a familiar, strange glass cube.
Oh.
What the hell?
What? Can we investigate? Can we walk around and
yes.
investigate?
Give me investigation rolls.
Don't touch anything.
12. Oh, 13, because we have a +1.
Oh my gosh. I also got a
Oh
12.
man, it's -1? That's crazy. Okay. 8.
Clay and Glimki, you turn your attention to the bodies. Glimki, you see that one of them has a holy symbol around their neck, and kind of sitting where their hip might have been once, near their crumbling hip bone, is a tattered coin purse.
Okay.
Faunalyn, you walk over to this carving in the ground, and you see that it is a script, language. It is cut into a circle. It forms a circle in the ground. And while the lettering appears to be elven, the words themselves are not elven words.
Can I sound them out phonetically?
You may.
Is Elvish a phonetic language?
Apparently so.
Yeah, please go ahead if you wish.
I read it out loud phonetically.
Go for it.
Fuck you. Look at that! Otwakan nilhiri hnach an mukei epgochach yalwanaf fnlueng yumuk bitnknachar.
How the fuck did you hit all of those, the
Yeah,
throat
that's good.
sounds? What
Thank
the
you. I
hell?
was in the advanced reader group in kindergarten, and it
Yeah,
shows.
but those were those were consonant sounds of a different language.
Yeah, you somehow pronounced apostrophes correctly.
Huh?
Meanwhile, I just know Zach was sitting there being like, she botched that.
Do you remember in the Lord of the Rings press tour where who's the I can't remember which elf woman it is. She's on a talk show, and then she shows speaking in Elvish on TV, and it's how do you speak this so
Blanchett?
fluidly? No, it's not Kate Blanchett.
What the hell? Was it
Liv Tyler. or
Liv
whatever.
Tyler?
Oh, the
Nah.
Tyler.
And it's
I love
whoa,
Liv
what the
Tyler.
hell?
We all love Liv
Oh my
Tyler.
god.
That just
Did I
happened.
just
This
hit
just
a...
happened to us. You just Liv Tyler does.
I'm honored.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Pardon?
I kind of want to fail it on purpose.
How'd you-
I got a
how'd
dirty
you-
20.
Dirty 20.
I got a dirty 20, unfortunately. I was really hoping I'd fail that one.
You take 17 psychic damage, reduced to 8.
Oh!
You wanted to fail.
Ow!
That one. Oh.
I'm no longer... I pass out.
You're at full health.
I took
What?
I took damage earlier.
Shit.
Wait,
I
what?
pass out.
Yeah, 17 would kill me.
Do you only have that
No,
much
reduced to
health?
8? Reduced to 8 kills you?
Oh, it was reduced to 8. It was reduced to 8. Sorry.
You're crazy, Loka.
It's
You
17.
you're that
minus
squishy?
8.
17 minus 8. Nice.
I have 23 maximum HP, and I took
At level
7
5?
damage earlier. Maybe there's something wrong. I don't know.
You should not have 23 HP. You should. We'll figure that out after this session. We'll math it out. First off, everybody add 5 HP from your magic fruit.
I will piggyback you everywhere. If you twist your ankle, you will die. So
Yeah, be
Need to
nice to
protect
me.
you.
Faunalyn, you take 8 psychic damage, and you clutch at your head. And as soon as it starts, it passes. The wave washes over you. This wave of pain washes over you. You breathe heavily. You stand back up. You look around. Clay and Glimki are gone.
What? The...
Huh?
Huh.
You see that the
What?
insignia on the floor has illuminated.
Oh no.
Whoa.
And you see a small amount of light coming from the cube.
Can I go look at it more closely?
Mhm.
I don't want to touch it yet, but I want to look into it.
Yeah, it is, as you remember it, this kind of two-tiered cube. It's a large glass cube. And as you're looking at it, you think that it's probably that same glass that is adorned at the front of the Swift, that dragon glass. Very durable. At the center of it is a second cube of a dark metal. And you can see that from one of the sides, kind of shining against the wall of this cave, is a circle of light, the same color as the illuminated script in the center of this chamber.
A circle of light? That's all it is? Just a circle of light projecting onto the wall?
We'll say you walk around to peer down at the light source, and you see that it is a smaller version of that inscription on the ground.
Video game logic, I pivot the cube so that they line up. But I don't touch it. I think I touch it with like the edge of my umbrella at first, if I'm able to get that to spin. I don't think I want to touch it yet.
I think you try, but it's hard. Like, you can spin it, but to flip it is pretty tricky. This thing is heavy.
Okay, well, Faunalyn's probably wearing gloves, so I think she like wipes her hands on her skirt as if to wipe the sweat off, but the sweat is inside her gloves, but she's definitely feeling a prickling sensation on the back of her neck and nervousness, and she lines it up.
You line it up, and nothing happens. The beam of light emanating from it hits the ceiling and forms kind of this small circle. You can almost make out the text. It's blurred, however, but you glance over at the larger circle and see it's casting the same effect upon the ceiling. These two circles of light.
And I can't line the larger circle up with the circle on the floor so that they're the same size?
I mean, if you want to pick up the cube and carry it inside of the, like, over to the circle on the ground, you can. But the cube is like off up against the wall. You know, it's like not in the circle.
Can I look around this chamber? It's the same chamber, but Clay and Glimki are gone.
Clay and Glimki are gone. It looks the same. I mean, you didn't have a ton of time to look around before you read the cursed language on the ground. But yeah, if to the best of your knowledge, it's the same chamber.
Okay, put a pin in that. I want to glance outside of the chamber, a little bit back the way we came from. Like, carefully, tentatively, almost like as silently as I can, sneak back along the hallways we walked through and just like, is the world the same?
Give me a stealth roll with advantage because you have your cloak.
That's scary. Okay, well, I rolled a 19, natty, so that's like a 1 billion, basically.
You hear voices from outside the cave. They're talking in hushed tones, but you can just make out what they're saying. One says, "Captain, this doesn't feel right. If they return the lodestone, we should allow them to live. They are outsiders, and they are tarnished. As soon as their work is done, we shall slay them all. It is what Nainique would want."
This bitch.
Faunalyn sneaks back, and luckily she remembers that the cube and the crystal are both said to be weapons of mass destruction. So I think she's like suddenly a lot more willing to engage with this cube, because if she can figure it out, maybe they can use it against these big, strong adversaries that are choosing to be ignoble. So I think she picks up the cube and carries it into the center of the text and tries to line the text up.
The text, like, no matter how you elevate the cube, the light forms, it's just a smaller light source, smaller circle, but you pivot the cube so that the text syncs up, at least. The two circles are aligned, one large, one small. And as you finalize its position, the surface of the dark cube, the top of it, disappears. Clay and Glimki, you are cast into sudden and total darkness. You feel the ground beneath you is metallic, and then all of a sudden, a small amount of light begins to trickle into the space where you are. And you look up, and you see Faunalyn towering above you.
Oh, we're in the cube.
Faunalyn, you look down, and you see Clay and Glimki
Oh.
in a small square room.
What the fuck?
What? I tip it to try to get them to like shake them out.
Clay and Glimki, can I get dexterity saving throws, please?
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 17 on the die.
Clay, you start to slide and you manage to reach out and you feel the ground just like tip out from beneath you. And Clay, you manage to lash out and you grab on, you feel like this heavy chain. And for a second, your fingers grab onto it. And we'll say you hold onto it. We'll say you grab onto it. Glimki, you fall the equivalent of 50 feet and take 15 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
My
Ow.
God.
As you fall
Big
and just
room.
land against the far wall of this cube,
Damn,
this glass
that
space.
fucking hurts.
But they're not small anymore?
He's still in the cube and he just took 15 bludgeoning damage.
He's still in the cube.
Whoa!
And took 15 bludgeoning damage.
You turned over the cube and I fell into the other side of the cube.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
sorry.
a closed cube.
And I like gently try to straighten it so that I'm not hitting them.
Can you guys hear me?
Can we hear her?
You can hear her.
Can you hear us?
Don't kill us.
They're faint, but you can hear them, yeah.
You're going to squish us.
Remove the cube! Stop, Faunalyn!
Wait, can I? Oh, you guys are so lucky I'm not mad at you anymore. I would shake it. Just kidding.
That would be murder, I think.
Between friends? Listen, did I disappear from your world when I read those words?
Yes.
Yeah, when did we
Yeah.
end up in the cube?
Glimki, you have an 18 intelligence. Faunalyn read an incantation, and it sucked the two of you into the cube.
Okay, so it felt like instant.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Mm-hmm. We've been in the
We've
cube.
just been in the cube.
What am I holding on to? Like, what else is in this cube?
Yeah, you look around. You see you're holding onto this chain, this heavy metal chain. It appears to be attached to the floor by some sort of lock. You see that it is holding this large spiked metal ball. Large to you, to Faunalyn, it's like the size of a marble. But to you, it is this large spiked metal ball that's just kind of strapped down to the floor. And you see across the room, kind of in either corner, these two large metallic statues. They appear to be made of the same dark metal as the inner cube itself, as the floor you stand on, with hollowed faces. One has a sword and shield in its hands. The other wields a sword with two hands. It's got the point stuck into the ground. And I'd say as the room settles beneath you, you watch as these statues begin to glow with that same light of the inscription on the ceiling above. And I'm going to have everyone roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
How? 12.
15.
3.
Yikers.
Oh, man.
So, you watch as with heavy steps clanging on this metal ground, the one holding the sword in two hands begins to move towards you. Doom, doom, doom. I will say it moves 30 feet and no further. Faunalyn, it is your turn.
Okay, recap. I'm big. My friends are little. They're inside the cube that I'm holding. And inside the cube with them is an executioner.
2.
2 executioners. And if I can't reach in, it's encased.
The two executioners are attached by a chain,
No, the ball is attached to the ground by a chain.
and the executioners are free.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Wait, I see.
I don't see, so
I don't really see either.
When you like tilt the box, the ball chain thing's gonna go around like wipe out everyone. No, it's like one of those games, those tilty games.
What is the light doing? And remind me, sorry, Zach, I can't get into the smaller cube. It's enclosed, right?
I mean, you put your hand on the glass and it just hits solid glass.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
Faunalyn.
Can you hold it? And don't do anything!
Glimki's 18 intelligence is firing. His brain is using 90% of
Glimki
itself.
yells at Clay and hopefully finally can hear and be like, what if we grab the chain and she turns the box upside down and then we could be on the ball and the statues will fall.
That's fine. Yeah. I like that plan. I ready my action that on Glimki's word, I'm going to flip the box. So I'm like prepared to flip it.
Okay.
That's a good plan. Good job. I approve. And give,
let's try.
Give Glimki the bonus, the help action. And that's it for now.
Okay. So you ready that action? Clay, it is your turn.
Okay, Hearing what Glimki said, I will run to the base of the chain where it's attached to the floor and just grab onto it.
Okay, you hold on tight. It is the statue with the shield's turn, and it, doom, doom, doom. We'll say from like where you entered the room, in like base position, aligned position, the one with the sword is on the left, the one with the shield is on the right. I mean, the one with the shield also has a sword, but you know, it's a smaller sword, so sword and shield, whatever. The one with the shield is on the right, and the way the box was tipped, Glimki, you slid to like the right wall, and that one's starting to move towards you. The other one appears to be moving towards you, Clay. But it goes doom, 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 30 feet, and it is Glimki's turn.
How far is it to the chain?
It is roughly like 20 feet away.
Perfect. Okay, I will run to the chain and grab onto it.
Okay, Faunalyn, the two of them, you see them run and grab onto the chain.
Flip!
The room flips beneath you. Faunalyn, you can no longer see your friends.
Oh.
And you watch as these two statues go crashing to the ground. It's maybe 30 feet away. They fall 30 feet. And the two of you hold on, legs dangling in the air. And we go to the top of the initiative. The one with the sword, kind of lying on the ceiling, in one fluid motion, rights itself and begins to fly through the air towards you.
Come on.
What the fuck? Who has the magic rope?
Last
Do
I
I
heard
have the rope?
Faunalyn.
Ah, come on. How big is the ball on the chain? Like, is it in the center of the room?
The ball is like 10 by 10 feet in diameter. I'm going to say, again, relative to you guys. Relative to you guys, this room is 100 feet by 100 feet. To you, Faunalyn, it's like,
Okay.
you know, a foot on each side at most. Probably less, honestly. Like the whole cube, the glass encasement is like a foot wide on each side. The inner metal cube, much smaller. Yeah, it starts to fly towards you. It's maybe like 15 feet away. It's flying up from the ceiling, kind of at a diagonal towards you. And Faunalyn, it is your turn.
What has happened to the light and the letters since I pivoted the box?
It's gone. Because with the ceiling, the metal, the large light is still there. The large inscription is still there. But if you recall, the metal, like the metal box part, like faded away as if it weren't there at all. Like somebody just lifted the lid essentially so that you could see into that chamber. So the smaller light would have disappeared at that point.
Okay. And what's happening to the text? Is it bigger or smaller than the text on the floor right now?
There's just one set of text and it's constant.
It's just the one on the floor?
Yeah, it flashes up to the ceiling, but it's, you know, it's... Nothing happens.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm gonna, I guess, hold
Say
up
it
the box
backwards.
so I can see in the middle. Yeah, good luck. Hold it up so I can see like what's happening there, and be like, well, okay. And then I start shaking it like maracas.
You start shaking it. Your friends are like swinging back and forth. One of the statues is kind of like shaking a few feet on the ground. The other one is flying through the air. It seems unaffected.
No, I want the ball to hit it.
Yeah. I want to smack it out of the air.
Clay,
I'll
it is your
say,
turn.
no wait, I'll say, hang in, Clay, and give Clay the help bonus action.
Nice.
Okay,
Says hang
thank
in there.
you.
Everything stops. The music pauses. Clay and Glimki
Yeah.
both look up at you with disdain.
How long is the chain again?
It's like long, like it's you know, like the ball itself is like 10 feet in diameter, and it's kind of like fastened in two spots, so it's like, you know, coil. It's like draped over the ball to like hold it in position, right?
Oh, okay. And the ball is in the middle.
Yeah, it's like a strapped down by the chain.
Oh, I thought it was like it's
I
like
thought it was like a
this
free
in the middle of the
hanging-
room.
No.
Yeah,
you're
that's what I
holding-
thought too.
That's why I said shake the thing, because I was like, oh, it'll like.
Yeah,
I didn't
thought the
realize
balls
it was
was
like-
going
Yeah,
around.
I
To the
understand.
ground.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
understand the confusion. Ball is strapped to the
Okay.
ground, or the ceiling.
Got it.
as were.
Strapped to the ground.
I see.
Okay, so we're just hanging on this chain.
Flip the thing over again, I guess. We're okay.
Well, while I get a chance, I guess we're in initiative. The statues look like they're about to attack.
Yeah, they have weapons drawn.
Me?
They're moving with ill intent.
Can I cast spells while attached to the chain?
Yeah, for sure. You got a free hand.
I would like to Scorching Ray,
Okay.
the flying guy. Okay, I rolled a 10, 15, 17, plus 8.
Nice. 18, 23, 25. Are you attacking the one with the sword or the shield?
Which is the one that's flying?
The sword.
The sword.
Okay. All 3 rays hit its center of its chest. And the fire harmlessly dissipates across its armor.
Ah, god damn.
It's like it glows bright for a second and then just immediately fades away.
Okay.
Anything else, Clay?
Faunalyn, can you flip the box or get us out of here?
Faunalyn, can you flip the box? Get us out of here!
In that case, it is the shield one's turn. Same thing. Just immediately begins to move through the air, flying towards the 2 of you. It's getting close. Next turn, it'll reach you for sure. And Glimki, it is your turn.
Okay. I don't really know what to do. Is this one in range now? The sword one?
Like 15 feet away, maybe. It's like it's
But
close.
it's like in the air though.
Yeah.
So not really.
You could leap.
Yeah, and die.
Oh.
You said it's 100 feet.
Oh.
I'm at the top. I would.
No, it's not 100 feet top to
obliterated.
bottom. It's 100 feet wide, but the ceiling's only maybe like 30 feet.
So it's a flat box?
There's like
So it's like it's a rectangular.
Because there's the box, right? The box,
Okay.
the metal box is a 10 by 10 square, like 10 by 10 grid, right? 100 feet, 100 feet. But then there's like the glass ceiling that encases it, which is smaller.
Okay.
Huh? It's so hard
It's
to
just, it's a
picture this.
box
I know,
within a box,
it's
and the
sick.
gap
It's like-
between the 2 boxes is not 100 feet, it's 30 feet. Imagine the box is more like the atmosphere that holds you within a specific room. You can't freely just like go around to like the next side. Like you're confined to the side of the metal cube that you're on.
Like we can't walk around, like we can't climb around.
Exactly.
Because
But
of...
like you couldn't go to the edge of the inner cube.
You can
And
go
then
to the edge
fall.
of the inner cube, but you can't fall. Imagine it's not like free floating within the glass, it's like encased by the glass. Best I can do.
Okay.
Like a mosquito trap.
I'll just and let's simplify my action. I'll just ready an action. If it gets close, I'll hit it.
Perfect.
Wait, I need to think about this.
I need to think.
Sister,
My brain.
do you understand me? Do you understand my
I don't
vision?
need to. I'm not in the cube. I don't need to
Does
understand.
everyone else understand and I'm just stupid?
No. It's although I do love if canonically Clay is just like so baffled
I don't
by
understand
this
the room that we're in.
design. If you need a simple answer, it's magic. You're in a magic, devilish magic box.
Because
Because I thought of, hey, wouldn't it be fun to have a puzzle box where you're inside the puzzle box?
yeah,
and
this
now
is
here
sick.
we are.
We're just
Thank
figuring
you.
out the
We're on the
physics, I
bottom
guess,
side of this
inside.
cube. We're on
Okay,
the bottom side of this cube, and then we can't like come out from the edge of the
exactly.
cube because there's like invisible
Yes.
walls. Okay, got it.
Okay,
Got
perfect.
it.
We got
Got
it,
it,
ladies and
thank
gentlemen. We
you.
got him.
What the heck?
Whose turn was it? It was Glimki's turn. He held action.
I said hold action. If he gets close, I'll attack. Because can't really do anything, and I don't want to let go because I'll die.
Okay, so Sword Guy's going to go. And he is going to... I don't think he'll fly close enough to you, Glimki. He's going to fly up to Clay. And you'll be able to opportunity attack the shield guy. Clay, it's going to make a multi-attack against you, 2 longsword attacks.
Cool. Warding flare.
I love it. So the first attack, you give him disadvantage.
Yes.
He will miss with an 8 as a result. Otherwise, it would have been an 18. Second attack, I think it's a reaction, so you can only warding flare 1 of the 2 attacks.
Yes.
Second attack, oh, that's a nat 20.
Is it a crit? I thought so. God damn.
All right, this is sword, so he is going to do 2d10.
Oh my gosh.
Inauspicious. I rolled really badly. It's 8 slashing damage on a crit.
Total?
Total.
Okay, cool.
And it's just like floating there next to you, like you're upside down. Oh no, you're dangling. So you're the same. Your orientation is the same. It's just like floating in your face, sword drawn, hacking at you. And it is Faunalyn's turn.
Oh Lord, I don't know what to do, guys. This is the wackest combat of my career. I just want my friends to be out. There's just the one light. Reading the words doesn't do anything. Flip the box. We're still upside down. Okay, I've flipped the box to write them.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, gravity reverts, so to speak. I guess it was always the same. The room reverts so that its orientation is pleasing to you. Clay and Glimki, you kind of like flop back onto the ground, no longer dangling. The statue is kind of hovering upside down above you, Clay, and one is still, moving towards you, Glimki, but the room is now properly oriented. Faunalyn, what are you doing?
What is there to do? This is... Okay. Maybe I just smashed the cube. Am I wrong for that? My friends would be teeny weeny. I just feel, when I'm looking around, there's nothing for me to do except this one string of text that I already tried rereading. There's no way to engage with this cube externally, eh?
What do you mean engage with this cube externally?
Like there's nothing else that it's projecting. There's nothing that it's...
Nope.
It's just I'm gonna put it on the ground.
Okay.
Does letting go of it do anything?
You drop it or you put it on the ground?
I put it on the ground.
You set it down and it kind of, the one ring, boom, it's got some heft to it as it settles on the ground, but nothing happens.
Okay.
Give me an Arcana check.
Normally that would be a +0, but today it's a +1. That's a 15.
You didn't get an extensive magical training, but you got some like perfunctory classes in your youth. Some
Sure.
basic training about, some tests perhaps to see if you had an arcane aptitude. You remember one instructor, this gnarled old elf, even by elven standards, very old. And she looked at you during one of these examinations and she said, "You can't stop a fireball by casting another fireball. That's what counterspell is for." And you get the sense that reading this incantation started this situation. Reading it more is not going to reverse it.
Okay. I'm going to smash the cube.
Give me an attack roll.
Oh my god.
You're going to attack the cube? Oh my goodness.
That's an 18 plus a 7 is a 25.
We're gonna die.
Your blade, pulled free from its umbrella, strikes down with great speed and immediately just deflects off. And you are taken back to Buntor Strigglebol's office, where his safe was made of the same material and was functionally unbreakable.
Okay, guys. You guys are just gonna have to kill those things because I, frankly, out here, no ideas. I don't know. Best of luck and I'll keep shaking. How about that?
But my spells do nothing.
Guys, what's going on here? Okay, what do we know about this freaking cube? We know it's a weapon of mass destruction. We know it's associated with that goddess.
This is the cube that Sabito. Was it Sabito?
Sabito, yeah.
Pusey.
Even in death, is there no dignity for the dead?
No.
Sabito the Minotaur had this cube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he was carrying it, and it's that goddess, the goddess with the moth, and she is a symbol of death.
Yeah.
Close, but
yeah. Is it not?
he was.
Oh
he
no!
was-
Stealing it from a cult. Well, they're not stealing it from a cult.
No. Close.
Okay, wait, I got it. Corvus, Bloodmine Priest, Karisar.
Yes.
That's all I
Carousel!
There
Good job,
you go.
Karisar.
Killed it.
Savito Wale
Yes.
artifact. It's the Corvus Bloodmine cult, no?
He's, as much as any leader of a religious organization is part of a cult, I guess. But that's not for me to decide.
Did I not get a ring off this guy?
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, you did. Had a little secret compartment with a little hooded lantern symbol.
I don't have any spells to cast on
I
you
have
guys.
nothing.
Okay, well, what if I just leave you guys and focus on this amethyst thing?
You want to come into the box with us somehow?
You know, okay, I began the spell with incantations, and they're in Elvish. Okay, I'm going to start speaking Elvish at this cube. I'm going to start saying things like, let my friends out, let the two flesh people out, let them out, please. Abracadabra, alakazam, shabuzi, etc.
You start screaming at the cube in Elven, in Elvish. Nothing happens. It does not react. It is just a cube. And I think unless you're going to take any specific action after that, I think we'll go to Clay.
I don't know what to do, guys. I'm sorry to be so useless. I just don't know.
It's all good. So I know my fire spells did nothing, and I am back on the floor. This is like a puzzle. I feel like it's a puzzle.
Yes, a quite literal puzzle box.
Yeah, there's two guys. There's a ball and a chain. The ball and the chain has to mean something. Can I like kick the ball out from under the chain?
You get the sense that you kick at it. I'll say just for free, you kick at it. It is heavy. Like your foot like clangs off of it. It does not budge. But
does the chain look like could be breakable?
I think so. Yeah, I think you look at it. It looks more like just a chain.
Okay. All right. I'll tell Glimki, I don't know what I'm doing, but we gotta try something different. And then I'm gonna try to break the chain.
Give me an attack roll.
And that is an 18.
Does that take into account your magic fruit?
It's a 19.
I will tell you. The AC was 19.
Oh, okay. So the fruit
Fruit
was
made
important.
the difference. Never forget the fruit made the difference.
No, okay.
Glimki's gonna solve like string theory later today, but you were able to break the chain. Or maybe you were. Give me a damage roll.
Damage
The
roll
string
for my
theory that I
mate.
saw was hanging onto the thing in the first place.
That's 3 damage.
Woo!
Let's go.
Fucking how, Clay? How?
It's a 2 on my d6 plus 1, okay? What do you want me to say?
Well, it's a +2 for starters, I think, because of the fruit.
Oh, I get a plus to that as well, to damage. Is a 4 gonna do it?
I'm also going to tell you, in the spirit of transparency, 5 HP.
Yeah.
19 AC, 5 HP. You needed to basically just roll,
Just not a 2. I just need to
you
roll
had a
not a 2.
66% chance of breaking this thing on a single strike.
Okay, will you allow me to, on a bonus action, just bite at the chain?
I'll tell you what. I will. On a natural 20, you will break the chain. On a 1 through 19, you will shatter all of your teeth.
No!
Oh, I kind of want to do it, but I know I'm not going to roll in that 20, so kind of sad.
Sounds like a pass.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yo, injuries in D&D don't mean anything. I'm just going to lose
I'm going to tell you right now. When you walk into a club with a jaw full of shattered teeth, it's going to mean something.
I'll get dentures. It's fine. I rolled in that one.
Yeah. Clay bites onto the chain, and Glimki, you look over, and Clay smiles at you with just a bloody mouthful of shattered, jagged teeth. Clay,
Oh my god. I can't talk to you guys. now.
And then pitch shift me to be like, what the hell? From Faunalyn's point of view.
it's the shield guy's turn. Glimki, he's going to move into range of you. You are welcome to make an opportunity attack. With a held action, you only get the 1 attack, but go for it.
That's fine. Oh, thank Christ. 18 plus 5, 23.
Glimki, your sword clangs off the chest of this creature and does no damage.
At 23?
23.
This game sucks.
I think you recognize that, like, you hit it.
Yeah.
It should have damaged it.
Yeah.
But something about its current state makes it undamageable.
Damn it.
You'll notice that there's no dents from its fall from the floor to the ceiling.
Yeah, okay. Shoot. Okay.
It is going to attack you twice with its own sword. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
And a 20 will hit in that case, so you're going to take
No, that one doesn't.
You're going to take 2 hits. Man, I'm rolling terrible for these guys.
Good.
That is 5 slashing damage on the first strike and 6 slashing damage on the second. Roll
All
1 and a
right.
2.
I'm really hurt.
Yeah, I bet. And it's your turn, Glimki.
Okay, that's not working. And I look at Clay in the bloody mouth.
Come help me break
And
the
I'll
chain,
try
except it
to
just
hit
comes out
the-
like wow.
Try to hit the chain, I guess.
Go for it.
17. Darn it.
You have a second attack. Go for it, if you want.
Oh my god. Now it's worse. Shoot.
You can also try biting
It
it.
was 9. Just
Thanks. Glimki, if you want, you can bite it. You know the rules, though.
No. No.
Bonus action bite unlocked.
No.
Not anymore. It was a one and done.
One time use.
Okay. Sword guy is going to attack you twice, Clay.
What the hell?
Can I warding flare again?
Go for it.
Or did I already use that?
You get multiple uses, don't you? Isn't it like equal to your wisdom score or something?
Yes, I do have multiple uses. So I'll use it again.
Okay. Yeah. Equal to your wisdom modifier. Which your wisdom modifier is increased by 1 because of the fruit salad. You get 1 extra.
So I get an extra use of this? Sweet.
Okay. So the first attack goes instead from a 24 to an 11.
Doesn't hit.
And the second attack is a 13. So
Doesn't
you
hit.
flare up, you put your hand up, and this bright light emanates out, kind of cuts through the dark Faunalyn from outside. You see light cut through the cube. And then the strikes miss. It strikes at you twice, misses both times.
Does it strike the chain?
No. No, it
Fair
doesn't.
enough.
But it strikes at you twice and it's kind of hovering over you. And Faunalyn, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shake the box to try to hurt the robots.
Okay. Are you just shaking it or like tilting it or like what are
Like
you doing?
strategically, in a way that makes my friends not fall, but makes the robots fall, if there is such a way. Like I'm imagining myself, you know that Mario Party 6 minigame where someone's holding the box and the shell is rolling
That was the
around? I know
inspiration
you
for this
know.
room.
Hell yeah. Well, as the person holding the box, obviously I can see where things are going to fall and where things are going, and I'm going to attempt to target, if you will, one of the robots with my metaphorical shell.
Yeah. The problem is the shell is currently chained to the ground.
Exactly. That's
I'm
None
working
of
on it.
we're
But that's like
realizing it
gravity's
too late.
for-
We should have freed the thing from the chains. And then please pitch shift that.
Yeah. I'm working on it, except
We're
with
working
less
on
teeth.
it, except we figured
Much
that
better.
out too late. So now we're trying to get the ball free.
Yes, but the gravity is also a type of shell.
Faunalyn, I will say, you notice that these statues are floating in the air. They're like flying, right?
Yeah.
But you also think if you tilt this thing carefully, you could slide your friends away from them, creating some space. And then, but it will require a successful sleight of hand roll.
Let's do that. Ooh.
No, don't say ooh.
That's not looking very successful. 4, but my sleight of hand is a 7. So that's 11 plus 1 is 12.
Yeah, with a 12, Clay and Glimki, you feel the floor begin to tip away from you. I assume you're no longer holding onto the chain. You've both kind of pulled yourselves up to your feet. You're striking. So you feel the floor like tip away and you go sliding underneath these statues as they float above you. It's forced movement, so no opportunity attack. And you go sliding down, and Faunalyn, you will say you like quickly snap the box back in the opposite direction just as they're about to hit the wall. And they come sliding into a gentle stop, kind of feet just bouncing up against that wall. No damage taken.
Nice job.
Consider freeing the ball. Might be helpful. And give Glimki the bonus action help.
Nice. Clay, it is your turn. Mouth full of blood and shattered teeth. I can't believe you. I can't believe you did that. I just simply can't.
I wanted to see if I could
I'm like,
roll
you've
it.
got a 95% chance of deforming yourself. And you're like, all right, bet.
Got myself some cool dentures. Okay, I spit out all of my teeth.
Ew.
Yeah. I don't have anything to break the chain with. That's a spell.
You have Scorching Ray. You use something this combat.
Do I want to use Scorching Ray on a 1 HP chain?
Wow.
I guess I have to.
Technically, you get to fire 3 bolts, so you don't, But, I mean, again, you've hit one of them dead center, and it did nothing to him, so.
Exactly. So, is it worth it to conserve my spells? Everything else targets person. Wait, how far am I now from the chain?
You're across the room, so like 70 feet away.
70 feet? Oh my gosh, I can't even. Okay, I guess I will Scorching Ray it.
Okay, give me 3 attack rolls against the chain. Only 1 needs to hit.
Yes. Oh, that's significantly worse than last time. The highest one is a 21.
21 will hit. As you spit this tooth out of your mouth, and it just streaks through the air with a trail of fire behind it and strikes the chain and shatters it from where you previously struck it.
Ooh.
And the chain kind of slumps off, falls off the ball and is free.
Mm-hmm.
The shield guy is going to fly back towards you, Glimki, 30 feet. Makes about half the distance towards you, and it is your turn.
Wait, so what happened to the ball?
It is sitting there, unmoving, but the chain no longer seems to be holding it down.
How far am I from the chain?
70 feet.
Damn it. can I move 50 feet towards it?
You can. Are you running under, like past the shield guy, or taking a route around him to avoid an opportunity attack?
If I go under him, is that an opportunity attack? Like, is he close enough? Okay, then I'll take a little. I'll move one square up, so I guess I land 45 feet.
Yeah, we'll say
Closer.
you get a little over halfway there.
Okay.
And this is important to me. Are you going left or right around the statue? Why am I so reluctant to call things by what they are? It's a helmed horror.
Ooh.
Left.
Okay, you go left around the helmed horror, and that's a sprint. Sword guy is going to move towards you, Clay, 30 feet, and Faunalyn, it is your turn.
Oh my god. Keep doing your thing, Clay. Help action. And I'm shaking the box if I can to hurt the bad guys. And if I can't shake the box to hurt the bad guys, I yield my time.
You're attempting to roll the ball into them?
Yes.
Bowling.
Give me a sleight of hand roll, and I will tell you, don't roll bad.
Okay,
You're
well,
gonna go up.
that's a 4 on the dice.
Oh god.
But it's a 12 in total.
You give yourself the help action instead of me. There's nothing else I can do in here.
Which one are you trying to hit? The sword guy or the shield guy?
I think sword guy looks scarier.
Okay. It's flying towards Clay, feet hovering inches above the ground. And Clay, you watch as it flies towards you. The ground tips away. Glimki, you start to slide backwards, but manage to kind of scramble and grab and hold in. It's precarious, but you watch as the ball picks up speed and goes careening through the statue with the sword.
Oh,
It is
okay.
shattered into pieces.
Okay.
Whoa.
The ball hits the wall next to you, Clay, with a resounding thud. Doom!
Wow.
Inches from you, but it misses.
Okay.
Glimki, I guess you also have the option. Do you wish to slide, or do you wish to try and hold your position? Actually, give me a dexterity saving throw. Let fate decide.
17.
Your choice. You can slide or stay in where you are.
I think I want to stay.
Okay. You just hold on tight, dig the tip of your sword into the ground. It scrapes a few inches, but you manage to hold tight. And it is the Clay Campbell's turn.
I don't know what there is to do.
Yeah.
I guess I just run along the corner of the room, I guess. Away from the ball, so that when Faunalyn moves the ball, I won't be in the way.
Amazing. Love that. Shield guy is going to fly after you, Glimki, and get within striking range. Does a... sorry, buddy. 21 hit and a 22 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so max damage, you take 24 slashing damage from 2 different attacks.
Okay, I'm dead.
Glimki
No.
goes down. Glimki goes down.
Sheesh.
Glimki, give me a death save.
Immediately?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's your
I
turn.
guess it's my
Meaty?
turn.
Holy shit.
6.
6. Doom. Faunalyn, you watch Glimki go down.
Don't tip the box. 'Cause
I-
I'm gonna die.
Does his body start sliding?
I didn't say anything.
His body does start sliding, yeah, just like you hit the ground and start to slide back down towards the far wall.
I'm going to try to counterbalance the box so that Glimki doesn't slide anymore.
Okay. And are you attempting to hit it with the
I
ball?
mean, I'd like to, but it seems like that'll kill Glimki. Is there a way I can see to do that without just slamming Glimki against anything?
It's possible. It's going to be a higher sleight of hand roll.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
He's already dead. What's the worst that can happen?
I could be really dead.
What
What do you mean?
12,
What's the worst gonna happen?
12 plus 8 is another dirty 20.
A dirty 20. You bend it like Beckham. You tilt this ball and then
Let's go.
whip it around, and the ball just like an expert bowler just cuts around Glimki, slow motion, curves into the statue and shatters it.
Yeah, I played a lot of Mario Party when I was a kid. No big deal.
Clay,
Monkey ball.
Glimki. also
Love
that.
Monkey Ball.
Glimki is bleeding out on the ground. What do you do?
I run up to him and cast Cure Wounds.
Roll it.
You get 12 HP back.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Glimki, you awaken on the ground. The statues are gone. Clay is standing over you. Your head hurts, but you are alive. As Clay is administering this first aid to Glimki, the wall where the 2 statues originally stood, in the center of that wall, you see the outline appear of a panel, and then it slides down into the floor and disappears, leaving an opening.
Get out! Get out!
Okay.
So wait, this is one of the sides of the inner cube that prevent us from going to the other side of the cube?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do like 6 puzzles to get out of here.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay, on to the next level.
Okay.
You make your way to the edge of this cube, this opening, and before you step out, you realize the floor drops away onto the next side of the cube.
Faunalyn, turn the cube.
I want to gently shake them out.
Okay. You gently tip the cube. The floor slowly tilts away from you. You manage to pull yourselves up onto this ledge and then find yourself on solid ground.
That was fun. Are they big again?
They are still in the cube.
We're on to the next
Just on
side
the
of
other
the
side.
cube.
We're on the next side.
Oh my
Love
god!
That was fun. Girl, you're in part 1 of 6.
Yeah, 6 sides to a cube.
The two of you look around and see what appears to be a sprawling labyrinth. There's walls
Ooh.
that appear to be, you can see over them. I mean, Glimki, you can't. Clay, you can see over the walls.
Okay.
And you see another one of these balls, smaller.
They're just
smaller
thinking
than,
that, like, damn.
You want to play a short guy? You're a short guy. There's another one of these dark metal balls, but it is smaller than the one in the previous room. And you see scattered throughout this space this winding network of walls and alleys, this maze, numerous holes, each large enough for the ball to fall into. And as you look out at the challenge that lies before you, this new room, this new challenge, that's where we're going to end tonight's session of Bard Soup.
Oh,
Man, that was crazy. What an inventive combat, Zach. I
That is
really
so
liked
sick.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
so
was
sick.
awesome.
I'm gonna steal that.
Please, by all
Yeah, it was
means.
awesome.
I'm definitely gonna steal
That was really cool.
Thanks.
So
Thank
fun.
Thank you so much for listening to Chapter 40 of Bard Soup. I have been your devilish dungeon master, Zach Meikle, joined by my 3 very intelligent friends, Prima Zhao as Clay Campbell, Jordan Johnsen as Glimki Treefellow, and Shannon Meikle as Faunalyn Vaydark. Hey, I think this was a good episode, and if you think so too, leave us a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or follow us on Instagram at bard_soup. TikTok too. That's the other social media we use. And if you want to, check out the website. One day we'll actually update it and make it really cool. But we've been busy with other stuff, so we will be back in 2 weeks with Chapter 41. And until then, stay frosty. Bye-bye.
Just clarifying, I'm sorry, are we doing all 6 tonight?
Shut up. I'm about to end the session. Shut up.
Sorry.
Shut up, white girl. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Okay, next.